Well, hello and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Meadowbank for the final of the 2026 Specsavers Surrey FA Men's Senior Cup. It's a journey that began all the way back in September, and 32 games later, just two sides remain. Yes, the Isthmian and South East Division side, Merstham, are looking to end their campaign on a high and win a fourth Surrey Senior Cup title. Standing in their way, though, are a club that are quickly becoming one of Surrey's heavyweights. Yes, they are eager to win their first ever Surrey Senior Cup before embarking on the Southern League Premier playoff campaign. It is, of course, Farnham Town, two scintillating sides in Surrey, set to battle it out here at Meadowbank for silverware as Merstham and Farnham go head-to-head in the final of the Specsavers Surrey FA Men's Senior Cup final. We are live here on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. Big thank you to all of you for tuning in, and in a rare treat, I have to say, I don't have to go through commentary alone tonight. My name's Ian Waterhouse, great to have you along, and it's even better to have James Barrett-Sterling with us as well. James, thank you so much for joining us up here. I'd say gantry here at Dorking Wanderers home ground, but we're kind of behind a bit of a gate up here, aren't we?
Ian, absolute pleasure. Thanks for inviting me along, and there's not much room to swing a cat back here, is there? But I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to a very thoroughly entertaining Surrey Senior Cup final tonight between two good teams.
Yes, indeed. It does promise to be a very special game indeed. Great to have you all along. We really, really do appreciate it. And as you can see on the pitch at the minute, we've got some of the mascots from Specsavers at the minute. A big thank you to Specsavers, our title sponsor. And they have been for the last few years as well. We're at the home of Dorking Wanderers here. And it's so nice to see the players from Farnham on the left just warming up, the players from Merstham on the right just going through their paces, and the Specsavers mascots on the pitch right now. And the live chat is open. I can see a lot of comments coming in as well, so do keep them coming in. As we can say, we can see them. Get in contact with us. I want to know where you're watching from today. And James, just give us your thoughts on the game. I know you cover Merstham quite a lot, don't you?
You've given the game away already, Ian. Yes, I do. I'm the voice of Merstham TV. As far as tonight goes, yeah, Merstham, this will be a bright spot for them to end their season. It's been a bit up and down in the league, certainly. They crashed out of every other cup competition at the first hurdle, so to reach the final in this one is obviously a bit of a boon. And I would say obviously Farnham are having a fantastic season so far, but I think victim of their own success. They've had to play a lot of games since the start of April. I think tonight's their 9th game since the 1st of April. That's no joke. And but they've done ever so well, second in the Southern Premier South, so they're going to be vying for the playoffs next week. But yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be good. What are your thoughts?
Well, I know Farnham very well. They're a club I've got quite an attachment to. I have to be honest, I am completely neutral, of course. I do completely sit on the fence here, but my old man lives in Farnham. He has done for the last 25 years, and I've been down the Memorial Ground quite a few times.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The rise of the club has been quite remarkable. However, this is their 6th game in 12 days. They were at Taunton on Monday night, a 1-0 defeat down in Somerset. They played on Saturday, just gone. They played on the Thursday, just gone. It is a lot of fixtures right now for Farnham Town. They're playing again on Saturday, and then next week they go into the playoffs. So it does come down to squad depth, doesn't it? It's quite an awful lot for the team to manage and cope with, I think. Absolutely.
I mean, wow, fair credit to the players in that case, especially the ones that made the long jaunt down to Taunton on Monday. That's no mean feat in itself, but as I said earlier, perhaps victim of their own success, but you know what, you'd rather have that than have absolutely nothing to play for come the end of the season.
Absolutely, indeed. Right, we're just looking at some of the extra footage. I'm delighted to say we've got an extra camera roaming around pitch side today as well. We're going to bring you reactions from the dugouts. Also, that is going to be very special. Don't forget, guys, do keep those comments coming in. We can see them. We're live at multiple places, of course, on the Surrey FA YouTube channel, over at Live Sport Now as well on YouTube, and on my Twitter page as well. If anybody's a big X-fan, then do head over there also at Ian Waterhouse 1. It'd be great to hear from you. So Paul Johnson, well, he has certainly guided Farnham Town to the upper reaches of the Southern Premier Division in their first campaign in it. They currently find themselves second in the Southern Premier Division, although it's Walton and Hersham who have already earned promotion in last season, James. Walton and Hersham. This competition actually just goes to show it can kickstart a run of form. Last season, I was here for the final. Walton and Hersham beat Dorking Wanderers 3-1 to lift their first Surrey Senior Cup trophy and their first bit of silverware for over 50 years, and it was a very emotional day. It kick-started their 25-26 campaign. They've won promotion already, so actually this could spark a bit of form heading into next season. And I am delighted to say we can actually take a quick look at some of the highlights from that final last season, Walton and Hersham against Dorking. It was an absolute cracker, and let's have a look at some of the highlights now. Good evening everyone and welcome to Meadowbank Stadium. Yes, the cream of the Surrey crop has risen to the top as Dorking Wanderers taken Walton and Hersham in the final of the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Darren Bailey also goes on to say well done to Billy and the team on a fantastic season. Yes, of course, Billy Rowley, third place in the table, did make the playoffs, lost to Gloucester City. Oh, dispossessed. Here's Rogolski, 1-1, and it's a goal! Walton and Hersham take the lead, and it's the goal machine, Rogolski with it. Well, a mistake at the back from Dorking Wanderers, and Walton and Hersham take the lead in the final of the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Rogolski, the man of the moment. The Polish Pele, he's nicknamed. You can see why. 22 league goals. He's actually the 6th highest goal scorer in the Southern Premier Division South this season. And you can see why. 1-1 with Folks. That's the difference between the two sides at the minute in favour of the Swans. Neat little head down there by a bang. Powell. Here is Rogolski again. Oh my word, slotted into the bottom left-hand corner. Cool, calm and collected. And it's David Rogolski. He's got his second of the night. Well, I didn't quite expect this. Walton and Hersham double their lead in the 17th minute here at Meadowbank Stadium. David Rogolski with his second of the night already. Big thank you to Specsavers as well for being involved with this competition for the last few years as well. My first one was Met Police against Virginia Water in 2023. Met Police were winners that night. Did last year's final as well, South Park Reigate, beating Farnham Town. That was a little bit of a shock actually. Farnham Town, of course, being promoted again, just won the Isthmian South Central Division. Now Briggs charging forward. It's Rutherford. Rutherford! Oh, it's off the post. It hasn't gone over the line. Unbelievable. It is a corner though for Dorking. Norville Williams goes short to McShane. Taylor loads up, has a shot. Oh, it's just come off the crossbar. Well, it had Barker worried. There is a threat. Rutherford is forward. He's managed to stay on side as well. And I thought Reece Murphy was going to chase that one through. Oh, the shot comes in. It had Barker a bit worried there. It was McShane with the strike. And midfielder, Mason Obeng. And straight into the box, completely unmarked. Brennan got a vital touch on it. Danger's not yet cleared for Walton Hersham. Could that have been the death knell? Vigrass with it now inside the box. Goes back to Jennings. Still Jennings. Still Kai Jennings. Still Jennings! Oh my word! Kai Jennings, take a bow! A bit of magic from Kai Jennings. And it's 3 for Walton and Hersham. I thought surely at some point a Dorking foot is going to get onto that. But Kai Jennings, an absolute magician. Kawano, oh beautiful. Walton and Hersham are absolutely flying at the minute. Vigrass again. Little death ball through to Rogolski. Vigrass picks it back up again. Camp gets the touch, but there's a red shirt absolutely everywhere. Oh, McShane and Gallagher getting caught between each other. Here's Powell. Still Powell. No, it can't be. What a save by Harrison, folks. The arm goes up. Left foot ball comes in. It's a great ball. It's an even better save. I think it's Murphy. Did it go over the line? Well, referee says no. I think it was Murphy who got the touch. It must have bounced right on the line. Taylor has a shot. Oh, bang. DeFries has stayed down. Oh, what a ball to Vigrass. Vigrass! Oh! On the half volley. Walton and Hersham went in at the break by 2 goals up and then came out absolutely lightning fast. A beautiful goal by Kai Jennings. That made it 3. That's the real story. Dorking have had chances in this game. A goal line clearance. They've hit the crossbar. It's up. Oh, it's Hibbert. Richardson. Well, Hibbert has been a bright spark, and Craig again dispossessed. It's Rogolski. He's on a hat-trick, surely, to win the Surrey Senior Cup. What a save by Folks. He puts it onto the bar, out for a corner. Here is Bobby Joe Taylor. Another looping ball under left foot. It's Rutherford. And it's in. And there is one back for Dorking Wanderers. Is there time? Alfie Rutherford gets it. Who else is it going to be? But it is that man. And Dorking have won. Jones is dispossessed. It's Rutherford again. Alfie Rutherford. He's still Alfie Rutherford. What a save that is by Josh Barker. Wow. Danger's not quite cleared. It comes in. Jones knocks it away. Free kick is given in favour of. Just keep possession. Now it comes away. Rutherford not giving up though. Plenty of time for Paul Field. He does very, very well. Ryan Danside knocks it forward, and there it is. Walton and Hersham, they have done it. They have been absolutely fantastic this evening. It has been a game to remember, and the cup heartache is over for Walton and Hersham. From 1973 to now to 2025, Walton and Hersham are the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup champions. Enjoy it, lap it up. Swans fans, you deserve it. How does that feel? How does that feel, Walton Hersham? How does that feel? We are the champions. It's started to blare out around Meadowbank, and it's so well deserved. A truly, truly magnificent performance. Yeah, there we go. That's the highlights from last season's Specsavers Men's Surrey Senior Cup final. Walton and Hersham taking the title, but now we turn attention back to tonight. So Farnham and Merstham about to go toe-to-toe. Merstham, of course, the 3 times winners of this competition in 2008, 2016 and 2018. Farnham have reached the final before 2 years ago, but they lost by a goal 1-0 against South Park Reigate. It's a 7:45 kickoff here, so just over 10 minutes to go before we do get underway. And I think actually what we could do is, James, let's have a quick look, shall we, at how these two sides got to the final. And what we'll do, we'll have a look at, we'll start with Farnham. Let's have a look at Farnham first, shall we, and their route to the final. It has been exciting. As I say, they haven't won this competition yet. Were the runners-up in 2024. As you can see in the first round, a 5-1 win over Epsom Ewell, a 4-0 home win over Kingstonian. They beat Kingstonian last season in this competition as well, if I believe, because I was at the Memorial Ground for the game. Quarter-final victory away at Tooting and Mitcham United. And in that semi-final, a penalty shootout victory. That could prove crucial. You never know. Experience on penalties. Remember, there's no extra time tonight, everybody, as well. No extra time. Straight to penalties if it is a tie after the 90 minutes. And James, take us through Merstham's route to the final.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So here we go. Basically started off with a couple of crushing wins, to be fair, at home against Abbey Rangers 6-1, 6 different goal scorers that night as well. And then it was the Abdullah High show away at Knapp Hill. He grabbed 4 of the goals. We eventually went on to win 5-1. It was the Whiteleaf game, really. It was a sticky one. It was 2-2 on the night. Matt Drage scored a second half penalty to take it to extra time. Sorry, not extra time, straight to pens, of course, which we managed to convert all of ours, which was a good show from the lads. And then that real tussle over at Cobham, which was just over a week ago, We conceded a penalty in the first 3 minutes of the game, not ideal, but the boys came back. A couple of crackers from Matt Drage, Olu Lawal with a decent 60-yard run and drive as well. We held on in the second half to make it 3-2 and get through to our 6th final.
Great stuff indeed. A few stats actually about both these sides in this competition so far. Farnham has scored 10 goals, although they have only conceded 1, kept 3 clean sheets. However, Merstham has scored 16 goals. They have conceded 6 though, and yet to keep a clean sheet. So, I mean, make it that what you will, James.
What do you think? It's either going to be 0-0 or 5-5, isn't it? Based on that.
I think we're definitely in for an entertaining night. Right, a lot of you are starting to get the comments in that live chat. I can see Richard Major 86 is watching. Hello, Richard. Great to have you along. George, the gamer, is here as well. Clearly a Farnham fan saying, "Come on, Farnham." We want to know where you're watching from, who you're supporting as well. Ian Goff says, "Good luck to the officials. Hope they have a great game." Yes, I'm sure they will. Lots and lots of you tuning in. Charlie Sharp's gone in contact as well. Great to have you along, Charlie. Thank you for tuning in. Who do you support, Charlie? Let us know. Remember, we want to know whereabouts you are. Are you in the UK? Are you overseas? And who are you supporting? And if you're celebrating a birthday or it's an anniversary, you just want to shout out, let us know. The best place to do it in that live chat on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. Right, I have a team sheet in my hands.
Oi.
And James, you're going to take us through the Merstham lineup.
Very happy to, very happy to. So, in light of a couple of cup-tied players, goalkeeper Max Volks and striker Louis Theophanous miss out, so there are a few changes. In goal for Merstham tonight, number 13, Will Huffer, who has championship experience. He made an appearance for Leeds United way back when. The defence will be Ollie Kinder at right back, Matt Drage and Ange Jaja in the middle, and Charlie Stallards, who's on loan from Sutton United, on the left. Ryan Healy, whose decent performance on Saturday has earned him a start in midfield, alongside the returning Ollie Allen, and Lee Lewis will be the most forward-thinking of those three. The Rocket Man looking to get back to the top of the Merstham goal-scoring charts. The wide men supplying the crosses will be Olu Lawal and Dapo Olakabodi. And up top, the main man, Corey Henry, last season's top goal scorer. He'll be looking to get back on the goal trail this evening, and he starts as the number 9.
Great stuff indeed. Thank you so much for that. So let's take a quick look at the Farnham lineup, shall we? Claret and blue shirts. They've got white shorts and gold socks as well. Very nice indeed. Your goalkeeper is woo indeed. Number 1, Michael Eacott. 22 is Kai Tanner. 2 is Jack Dean. 5 is Ryan Kinane. He's your captain tonight. 3 is Brandon Mason. 21 is Matt McKenzie. 6 is Tom Leggett. 12 is Billy Clifford. 16, Bobby Joe Taylor. 10 is Daryl Sanders. 7, Owen Dean. Your substitutes for Farnham Town this evening. Number 15 is Reece Murphy. 25, Seth Bowman. 17, Imran Uche. 18 is Ben Purcell. And 20 is Adam Liddell. That is how both sides line up for this cup final. And as we said before, of course, Farnham did play on Monday night away at Taunton Town in the league, and they lost that game by 1-0. Edward's got in contact as well. He's from Farnham, saying up the town. Do keep those comments coming in, everybody. Remember, we can see them. Now, just before kickoff gets underway, we've still got a few of the Specsavers mascots taking penalties over on the far right. That's Kirk in goal. I don't know if anybody can see. If we might be able to just turn. Thank you very much, Julian. That's actually Kirk from the Surrey FA in goal right now. So let's hope he doesn't save any of these.
He's got nowhere near that one.
He's put it in. He's put it in himself. Let's just watch a couple of these, and then Surrey FA. I've got quite an exciting announcement if you're a golf fan coming up for you as well. But let's just stay with these penalties for a little bit longer.
Harry Kane there. Did you see he's got a second attempt? Gone top bins this
Love
time
it.
and picked it out.
Do you know what? One thing I really enjoy about Farnham Town when you go to a game, they do a lot of this as well at half-time, and it's a really good atmosphere down at the Memorial Ground. To my discredit, I've never been to Merstham, so I'm sorry, James, I'm sorry.
Well, we'll have to rectify that next season.
I would love to come down. I would absolutely love to come down. A few more penalties going on for these Specsavers mascots here.
He's the big man. And Kirk's going to struggle with that. He's going to struggle. Has he got enough to get over the line?
He's going to put it in.
He's going to finish it.
Bang. I hope we see a few of those tonight. I think we will. I certainly think we will. Right, as I was saying before, we do have a special announcement. If you're a golf fan as well, the Surrey FA has launched Teeing Up tomorrow's game, the Charity Golf Day. A bit of information on your screen now. It's on Wednesday the 13th of May at Perford Lakes Golf Club in Woking. It's aimed at raising vital funds that will be reinvested directly into grassroots football across the county. Schemes such as key educational and crime prevention programmes enabling the Surrey FA to strengthen communities and promote healthier, happier lives for people across Surrey. If you do want to get involved, head over to www.surreyfa.com for more information. And the day gets underway with a 10 a.m. shotgun start. There is a 2-course dinner, a charity auction, drinks as well. And if you don't want to play, you can still attend. It's £5 for spectators. And if you do want to have the nice 2-course dinner and the auction, £40 for that. So credit Surrey FA for that. That looks an awful lot of fun. I am a bit of a golfer myself as well.
I was going to say, I'm not actually a golf person myself, but I'd go down for a fiver and get involved. Plus fours. Or I might need plus 14s, maybe.
You said it. You said it, James. Right, as you can see, the players are in the tunnels. Your match officials for this one. Your referee is Adam Marchant, assisted by Joe Wright and Patrick Jolliffe. Your fourth official, Tom Berry. We are moments from getting underway here at Meadowbank. It is the final of the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Merstham against Farnham Town. Get your predictions in that live chat as well. Who do you think is going to win? Every single kick of this game is live for you. Penalty shootout, remember, if required. If the scores are level after 90 minutes, there is no extra time. Straight to a penalty shootout. We've got the music blaring around Meadowbank. I'll tell you what, when I was talking to everybody, we inside last season's final, 1,369 was the attendance. The expectation when I was talking to Kirk and a few people from the Surrey FA earlier today was they're thinking, yeah, we're probably looking at about 800. Well, I reckon we're going to top the 1,000 here. I really do. People have been coming in, great support from Merstham and Farnham as well, coming in their droves here into Dorking Wanderers' home ground here at Meadowbank. It's also the headquarters of the Surrey FA, and I am so much looking forward to this. My first experience of Merstham. I've had the great honour of Farnham a couple of times. I did the final 2 years ago when South Park won by a goal to nil. If you've ever listened to my commentary as well as the players make their way out onto the pitch, I've got some quizzes coming up for you, a little bit of fun. Stay with us, everybody. Get those comments coming in. Jake Battle has shouted, come on Merstham, in that live chat. We want to hear from you. The final countdown rings around Meadowbank, and it is time for Merstham against Farnham Town in the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup Final. Well, for Merstham, this is the last big game of the season. I know they play on Saturday in the league, but they can't progress from their 10th place, can they, James?
No, that's it. 7-2 win on Saturday against East Grinstead sealed that 10th position. So, a respectable season. I know Jamie De Cruz and his management team are a little bit disappointed, but what a way to sign off the season before we head down to Crowborough on Saturday. If we can pick up the trophy tonight, surely a decent bright spot to end this season.
Indeed, and of course for Farnham Town it could be silverware and it could be promotion success once again. Now, as you can see, there is a board in the middle where the referees are. This is to celebrate Earth Day 2026. This Earth Day, as the Surrey FA host the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup Final, they're celebrating the theme Our Power, Our Planet. So before kick-off, that is the special banner featuring artwork from 75 local schoolgirls. The drawings of Surrey remind us why we must protect our nature today so future generations can thrive.
Ian, if you told me about that before I arrived there, I would have done my rendition of Earth Song.
That's exactly why I didn't tell you.
Top man.
We're in for a lot of fun tonight, and thank you to all of you for tuning in as well. We really do appreciate it. Over 150 of you on the Surrey FA YouTube channel right now. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Lots of content coming up for you here with the Surrey FA. They have so many cup finals. This is, of course, one of the showpiece ones, the men's Senior Cup. It is sort of one of the big ones, shall we say. Do you know who's won this competition the most times, James?
I think so. Is it Dulwich Hamlet?
It is Dulwich Hamlet, absolutely. They have won it 16 times. In fact, first question of the day, without looking at my notes, no cheating.
No cheating, no.
I can see you. There are 4 sides in Surrey who have won this competition 11 times or more. Who are they? That's your first quiz question. Everybody in the live chat, let us know. Who do you think they are? Just have a guess. Chuck some names in that live chat. We'll give you a shout out as well. We've got Dates has got in contact saying Rocket Man, 40-yarder.
Yes, Rocket Man, come on.
And that's a Merstham player, isn't it? I'm doing my notes on that. Tell us more.
Lee Lewis wearing number 10. I guess I kind of coined the nickname Rocket Man via Merstham TV, but anywhere within 45 yards of goal, if he's got half a chance, he'll get it on target, and more often not bowls the back of the net, so keep an eye out for that.
I could just say a shout out as well to Bernard down there, who is doing a fine job on the pitch, bringing you these pictures, these close-up pictures. Big shout out to Julian as well up on the gantry. Well, I say gantry, up here in the main stand. A massive thank you to Lee and Jake as well, and of course to you as well, James. A full production for this live broadcast here of the Specsavers Surrey FA Senior Cup final. We go through some of the final formalities. We are moments away from kick-off here. It's all or nothing tonight. Silverware on the line. It has to be decided. There is no tomorrow in the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup in 2026. Somebody is going home with a trophy.
Can you feel the drama?
I can. I really, really, really can. This is actually my 4th Surrey Senior Cup final. My first was when Met Police beat Virginia Water. 4 years ago, and then after that it was South Park beating Farnham, and of course last season Walton and Hersham beating Dorking Wanderers, and as we said, it really, really can kick-start a run of form, and that is proof from Walton and Hersham, who have won the Southern Premier Division and will be playing National League South football next season, something that Farnham Town could well be doing. As we said before, second in the Southern Premier Division. They played 41, 24 wins in the league, 9 draws, just the 8 defeats, scored 87 goals in the division, although they are 11 points behind Walton. So we'll have to do it the hard way if they're going to go up. As we said, Merstham in the Isthmian South East Division, 10th in the table, played 41, 17 wins, 9 draws, 15 defeats. That's 60 points. And it's 71 goals scored, conceded 60. Although, last time out, that 7-2 win against East Grinstead. James, what happened there?
East Grinstead must be sick of the sight of us because we beat them 9-0 last season as well. It was just one of those days where everything clicked, and it's a real confidence booster ahead of tonight. Obviously, given the Wasps' season, they finished bottom of the league, 6 points, minus 120 odd goals, whatever it is. They put up a bit of a fight. It was only 3-2 at half time, to be fair, but yeah, we just pulled ahead and scored some absolute crackers, to be fair. But Lee Lewis has got a bit of competition with young Ryan Healy out there, who popped in a 20-yard half volley that afternoon. So just quickly, that first final that you covered, the Met Police against Virginia Water, do you remember what the score was?
Met Police, I think it was 1-0, Met Police.
Oh, so Virginia put up quite a good fight against 11 men.
Yes.
Then. Yeah, she's done well.
Yes, they certainly did. They certainly did. Right, I want to talk about Farnham Town, and in particular a few of their players. Now, one of my first games I commentated on this season was Bracknell Town against Uxbridge.
Oh, right.
And playing that day for Bracknell Town was Michael Ecott, who's the goalkeeper tonight for Farnham.
Gotcha.
Seb Bowerman was also playing for Bracknell, the number 25. He's on the bench. And there's been quite a link between Bracknell players heading over to Farnham over the last few seasons. And Billy Clifford as well, the number 12, he won the National League last season with Barnet. I remember commentating on him as well. It just goes to show the players that Farnham are attracting. It's no surprise that they are seeking a 3rd straight promotion.
And can I also highlight as well, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but Bobby Joe Taylor, did he not set up a goal in this final last season? Dawkins consolation?
Yes, he is. Yeah, absolutely. So there's links all across the non-league football here. As there's a VO going on right in front of us, which is going to be rather frustrating.
Jake, tell them they can't put that up there quickly, the VO.
Well, we'll see if we can get that VO moved as we are underway now for the final 2026. I love the board as well. It looks like a real classic board, doesn't it?
Proper old school football that, yeah, as Merstham get us off and underway, and first ball forward, flicked round the corner by Lewis, dealt with by the town defence.
And the ball up in the air, hooked forward for Farnham Town. Here is the number 22, sorry. That's number 12 it is. It's Billy Clifford, apologies, down on the ground at the minute. Picked up well by Lewis, as you've mentioned him a few times before, and he needs a sniff and he'll have a crack.
Absolutely. Long one by Kinder, headed away.
We've had lovely weather down here as well today, James, in Surrey, and I still I've bought my big coat, but I haven't put it on yet. Bit of a dangerous play for Merstham, James.
I noticed that, and to be fair, it was really blustery yesterday and this morning as well. I thought that could play merry havoc with the game this evening, but the wind has died off. It's a lovely, calm, chill evening, and hopefully the football will match it.
Well, a few more comments coming in as well. Mr. Mitch says, I need to see battling today. None of this Spurs rubbish. You're going to see battling today as Farnham looking to break through, but the offside flag has gone up. The attempted chip at goal anyway goes over the bar, and it is going to be a free kick for Merstham.
First run in on goal for Town there, and the linesman did raise his flag pretty quickly to curtail, but yeah, as you say, just a little glimpse there for Owen Dean, who's got 20 goals this season, so he's definitely one of Town's danger men. Merstham going to have to be alive to him.
More comments about the quiz question as well. 4 sides have won this competition 11 or more times. Who are they? Richard Russell is spot on. He says Sutton United have won it. He said 13 times. I think it's actually 15 times. They've finished runners-up 13 times. But Sutton is one of the answers. We know Dulwich Hamlet, another one. There's 2 more missing, everybody. Can you name 2 teams in Surrey who have won this competition 11 or more times? 2 left to guess. We've got Dulwich Hamlet with 16, Sutton with 15, and there's 2 others who have hit double figures. Farnham have the ball over on the far side with Brandon Mason. Sanders working through well, gets it to Bobby Joe Taylor, the former Dorking Wanderers man, as you said. He'll be very familiar here and comfortable, no doubt, at Meadowbank, but it's well cut out by Merstham.
Now here's Lee Lewis. He's given Kinder a lot of work to do there, but the full-back bites back in. Merstham have conceded possession, though. Town look to get forward now with Taylor. Heavy touch from him. Ollie Lewell just steals in, looks to try and turn and get Merstham motoring forwards. Town have done well to get bodies back behind. And so the ball's back with Ange Jadja, and now the skipper, Matt Drage, wearing his face mask. He's not auditioning for Avengers Doomsday. Just want to make that clear from the off.
We've got another quiz question answer. Kingstonian is absolutely correct from Pads 15. They've won this competition 11 times, 3 minutes in.
I hope Pads 15 wasn't using Wikipedia.
No, people don't cheat. Merstham have the ball in the Farnham box. Over on the right side, it's well defended by Farnham. It was the number 21 there of Matt McKenzie, pushed over to the left side. Charging after it is Ologbodi. Looking for a way to get the ball into the box. Just gone out of play, and it is going to be a Farnham throw on this left side.
So both sides have made quite a bright start, coming up to the 4th minute, and Town just forced another throw there. Corey Henry, the main striker for Merstham this evening, is the goals have dried up for him somewhat since the New Year period, but he's such an important player to the way Merstham plays. Big and strong, holds the ball up, and he does know where the back of the net is, so I'm hoping he can break his duck tonight.
Talk to us about Jamie De Cruz, the manager for Merstham, James.
Oh, he's done a brilliant job since coming in. Him assisted by Lee and James Deacon as well. He's great. He's always got time for everyone. He always seems unflustered, but he's very honest as well. Like, you know, he won't shy away from making difficult decisions or being honest about performances, etc. Yeah, long may he reign here.
Yeah, Ryan Kinane, captain, tall captain for Farnham, just cutting the ball out well there indeed. He's a defender, played for Hemel Hempstead, Berkhamsted, Hazen Yedding as well. He won the League and Cup double with Berkhamsted. Again, just shows the calibre of player that Farnham are attracting.
There you go, you saw Henry there just fighting to win possession for Merstham, just outnumbered by 2 opponents. So now Town taking the sting out of the game. Here's Kinane, the captain. He's going to go long this time. It's over the head of Dean. Drage and Huffer nearly got it wrong. Little Little hand up of apology there by the Merstham skipper, but thankfully it amounted to naught, but just a few hearts fluttering there around Meadowbank, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's thrown out for Farnham. Kai Tanner is going to take it. It's in his second spell with Farnham. Was at Sutton United as well. He's the son of former manager Paul Tanner. But now the man in the dugout, Paul Johnson for Farnham. Also won promotion with Spelthorne Sports. Guided Bedfont Sports to step 4 as well. So both managers bringing a bit of calibre here, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Paul Johnson, I believe, signed a new 2-year contract last season, did he? So he's here for at least one more season. And if they do succeed in getting promotion, it's only right that he's the man to lead the charge next season.
Here we are, 6 minutes in, 0-0 here at Meadowbank in the final, the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. What's your predictions for the number of spectators we've got inside the ground here? The Merstham fans have packed themselves off to the stand off to the left behind the goal that they're actually defending at the minute. And it's good to see so many people turning out. We had 1,369 for last season's Cup final. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot more than the 800 that Surrey FA were predicting.
Okay, well, if you're saying that there's more, because I play this game at Merstham sometimes, and I'm really rubbish at it. So if you're saying that, I'm going to say I'm going to go for around 950.
950. I'm going to tip it over 1,000.
Now here's Olu Lawal on the charging through the middle, looking to take on the whole town defence. It seems he goes down, and the referee gives the free kick against the Merstham man.
Yeah, indeed, that was Billy Clifford there charging back, just showing the energy and intensity that we're expecting to see from this game. Great stuff indeed.
It's going to be interesting to see how long the legs last for Farnham, given that they were away in Taunton on Monday. Will they be able to keep it going for the full 90? We shall see. But they've certainly made an energetic start, 7.5 minutes on the clock. Still goalless here at Meadowbank.
Can we give a shout out on the live chat as well to Charlie Sharp? He was meant to be here tonight, but his good lady has decided to go into labour instead. Best of luck to you, Charlie. I hope everything goes smoothly for you, and thank you for tuning in and watching. We really do wish you and your family all the best.
Very quick tale. I was at Stamford Bridge watching Chelsea, and at least Charlie didn't get to the ground because there was a gentleman there midway through the first half. Tannoy announcement went out. So-and-so, your wife's gone into labour.
Wow.
To be fair, the whole of the ground, the away fans as well, all cheered. And I saw one lone man walking off on the far stand, so it must have been him.
Here can Farnham trying to break through on this right side. It was Owen Dean trying to charge forward.
It was a good block by Stallard, and now Merstham have retained possession. It's all the way back with Drage. Now Ange Jaja, who joined the club in the new year from Fisher FC. He's got the outball to Kinder, who's returned from suspension tonight. He got sent off in a league game a couple of weeks ago. Healy over the top, looking for the run of Lawal.
Yeah, it's not going to beat Mason, though, who hooks it back, but it goes straight to the amber shirts of Merstham. Picked up again by Healy.
Yeah, here's Kinder again. Back to Jaja. Town doing their best to force Merstham all the way back to halfway, so now they've got to look again. Goes in short this time to Lawal, first time out to Kinder. Oh, look, Bodie would be the outball. Drage could look up now and maybe try and change the angle. He's all on his own, the left winger. Yeah,
I think Kai Tanner's got him quite well marked over on that left side. Didn't need to necessarily waste the energy and chase after it. Daryl Sanders going after the ball, but conceded. It's a throw for Merstham right in front of the dugouts. Over on the far side, Bernard is over there for us as well. Spot the man in the yellow hat. There's our Bernard. We'll give him a salute at the end of the game. Now Lawal trying to cause some trouble at the other end here. Has he won inside a corner? He has. Referee Merchant points to the far side, and Merstham win the first corner. Yeah, the players making their way into the box. An opportunity for Merstham. We are nearly 10 minutes in here, the 2026 final of the Surrey Senior Cup. Heading over to take it is Lee Lewis. The danger men here will be Drage, number 5, 6, Jaja a little bit further back, and Henry just making a nuisance of himself right on top of Michael Ecott on the goal line. Yeah, the Wales coming short, but I think this is going to be played into the box. It does go short.
Commentator's curse. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Lewis stands it up into the mix, and it's been headed away by Mason.
Well, Merstham have had plenty of possession. It comes in again, and it's hooked away from danger initially, but again it falls to a gold shirt.
Clearance has been blocked. Here's Jaju, who's stayed forward from that corner. He's looking to take on the Town defence. Can he dig out across maybe on his left foot? He gets it in square, and it's away again by the Town defence. Under a little bit of pressure here. Taylor needs to just clear his lines, which he does. Neat header by Dean as well.
Yeah, it's Healy who gets the ball back down onto the ground, and now it's with Olo Bodie, and a real heart racer there for the Farnham Town defence, but they deal with it well. But Merstham have had plenty of possession, and it is worth noting there is a division between these two sides as well. Merstham in the Isthmian South East Division, and of course Farnham Town second in the Southern Premier.
Absolutely, but you wouldn't see too much of a class difference at the moment. Both sides have started firmly on the front foot. Lewis just giving away a free kick there. Has anyone got the fourth answer in the quiz question yet?
It's just literally come in. It's Richard Russell. He says, I'll be surprised if Woking haven't won it a fair few times as well. They have. They've won it 13 times, finished runners-up 16. Great stuff indeed. Remember, the live chat is open. We want to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're supporting tonight as well. We're live, of course, on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Plenty of action coming up. Remember, there's no extra time here. If it is level after 90 minutes, straight to a penalty shootout. Merstham looking for their fourth Surrey Senior Cup title. Farnham looking for their first. They'd reached the final in 2024, but a defeat to South Park Reigate so far their previous final appearance.
Now Town looking to get forward on the far side, the shape of Brendan Mason. Merstham just forcing the Town players to go back. Fans have certainly found their voices for minute one, haven't they? And haven't stopped.
Oh, it's been superb. It really, really has. It's exactly what we expected. Billy Clifford on the ball now for Farnham, trying to work a few options. Gets it to the left side. Here's Tanner and Captain Kinane.
Jack Dean now out to Mason. Henry's gone across to shut the avenue. So Town just playing the waiting game at the moment. Merstham have got their shape. Ball is with Leggett. Now here's Taylor. As we said, he's very familiar with this pitch, having played for Dorking in the past. And he did set up one of the goals in this final last season, to be fair. Now Mason looking to get forward. Here's Dean. Drops it off for Clifford. Town looking to build on this near side. Goes out to Tanner. Merstham have got bodies back behind the ball. Clifford infield. Wanted the return. Goes back to Leggett instead. And now the ball all the way back with Jack Dean. There's two Deans out there this evening for Town. One in the defence and one up front.
It's nice to see Farnham really showing a bit of attacking intent. Dean trying to feed it through into the path of Sanders, and it's high and over the Dorking Window Company family stand and blasted out of play. Referee Adam Merchant just having a quick chat there with Billy Clifford, and we'll get another ball and get back underway very shortly.
Do you know what? I've often thought about the price of balls at non-league, because the amount that gets smashed out at Merstham's ground alone, and some of them don't come back. I just wonder what the receipts are on that across the country.
Yeah, it depends on the ground as well, doesn't it? It certainly does. I go up to Boreham Wood quite a lot, and if it goes over the stand where the gantry is, it's just into a row of houses there, and I imagine they won't get the balls back from there. So
guaranteed wrapped up as Christmas presents come December, I reckon.
Yeah.
Now here's Charlie Stallard, just feeds it into an area to try and get Lawal away. Here's covered by Kinane. Now Ecott, he's got a bit of time, doesn't want to do a Donnarumma though. He's wearing a similar pink outfit, but he gets it away, unlike the Man City goalkeeper did at the weekend against Arsenal. And now Corey Henry looking to show that strength on the far side, holds off Dean. Needs a little bit of support though, he's surrounded by purple and blue shirts. Ollie Allen helps him out. Now here's Ollie Kinder, and he's had his pocket pinch and Town can break.
Yeah, it's Mackenzie pushing the ball forward. And Richard Major says the Deans are brothers, by the way. They certainly are. Twin brother Jack and Owen Owen, 22 goals this season, scored a brace against Yate as well. And Jack Dean, I mentioned the Bracknell Town link. He joined from Bracknell in 2023.
Yeah, when you said Jack Dean earlier, I thought you said Jack D. I was like, what's he doing playing centre-back? What's he going to do, frown the ball out of play?
Indeed, absolutely.
That's a great ball by Stallard.
That is beautiful, isn't it? Into the path of Lawal on this left side. Can he try and squeeze one into the box? It comes off Ryan Kinane, and it's another corner for Merstham, this time on the left side. The only problem with Meadowbank here is the actual sides to this stand, quite difficult to see through, although we've got a camera down there, which is great. So corner now for Merstham.
We've got cameras everywhere, don't worry about that. Not in the bathrooms, though, let me just hasten to it.
No, we certainly do not. Corner for the men for Farnham. Danger not quite cleared yet. Lawal picking up the loose ball. And we've spoken about Lee Lewis a few times. Normally, his eyes light up at those opportunities, but this time, skies it straight out of play.
Absolutely. Launch aborted for that one. We'll try again when the weather is a bit clearer. Referee just urging play to get back underway. Mason was taking his time, and now Merstham have robbed it. And just couldn't turn it back into the path of Lewis there. So Town can breathe a sigh of relief, and Taylor just back to Tanner, and they can look to build.
Yeah, on this right side, I just wonder where the option is going to be for Farnham to break through. So far, it hasn't worked through the middle, but they're going to have another go with Taylor trying to charge onto it. Clifford losing out as he tries to win the ball back. It's Lawal, can't quite keep it in play, and it's a throw for Farnham, almost on the halfway line. We are 17 and a half minutes into this final 0-0. And no real clear-cut chances. Well, Merstham have looked ever so slightly more dangerous in the opening 18 minutes, James.
I would say so, aside from when Dean broke through early doors and was halted only by the linesman's flag, but he just got a glimpse of the wily old fox, Matt Drage there in the centre of defence, got that block in on Clifford. But now at the other end, here is that man, Owen Dean.
Yeah, 22 goals for him, certainly a key figure for Farnham Town this season. He has it again, trying to feed it through to Taylor, but there's no way through. And again, Merstham defence holds firm.
Lawal just ran into an area. He's done well to nick it back, actually. He's almost found Henry. Just a little bit higgledy-piggledy out there. Just a little bit more due care needed on the ball. But as you quite rightly say, coming up to the 19th minute, still goalless, but plenty of action going on either end, and the fans still in fine voice.
Yeah, Farnham did really well there to have bodies back. Now the ball comes into the box low, but it's Ryan Healy gets his body in the way. Here's Clifford again. He's seen so much of the ball in the opening 20 minutes here for Farnham Town. Tries to dink it through. The idea was a good idea, but there was nobody chasing onto it for Farnham.
Yeah, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. He wanted the run of Tanner, I think it was, just be a little bit quick around the corner, and it would have been a perfect through ball, to be fair. But Merstham still alive. Here's Drage now on the ball. He's looking for an option. Goes long this time, looking for Henry. Little nudge in the back by Dean. Referee didn't see anything wrong with it. And now the ball's in midfield as Town look to get forward again.
I've got a question for the Farnham fans in the live chat. Do you think you're going to go up via the playoffs this season? Let us know. I've been down the Memorial Ground a few times. It's a brilliant place to go and watch your football. It's right in the heart of the town also. As I said, my old man has lived there for 25 years. It's a town I know very well, very fond of as well. And it would be nice to see them. Could be in the National League South, Step 2 next season. Quite remarkable. In fact, they could be coming back here in a league game against Dorking Wanderers if Dorking don't go up themselves, because they will be in the playoffs as well in the National League South.
There's certainly the business end of the season now, you know, all the ups and downs, and as you quite rightly say, Farnham are involved, Dorking are involved. Leatherhead, another local team around here, they've just been promoted back to the Isthmian Premier. Whiteleaf and AFC Croydon are contesting the playoffs in the Isthmian South East. It's all going on at the moment, and out on the pitch, Will Huffer. Haven't said his name since kick-off, to be fair, so I'm going to mention him. He's going to take this free kick. He's going to boom it forward, looking for Henry. He gets a little flick on it. Just went the wrong way for Lawal, who's going to try and make a nuisance of himself, though. And he gets it. Lovely back heel from Kinder. Will it open up for Merstham here? Goes in low, and there's no one in an amber shirt. Olugabode gambled, going towards the penalty spot.
Yeah, Kai Tanner raced to it, and it got there first as well. Did really well to clear it into the path of Taylor. Kinane has it now, captain to Tanner. And now Taylor and Farnham having to try and find a way out of their own half.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity that. Lawal and Kinder didn't give it up on the far side. It was a good ball in by Lawal, but just couldn't pick out a teammate, unfortunately. But Town now in possession, and Kinane steps up towards halfway. He's looking for a run. Tanner is the obvious outball. Here he is.
They're such a dangerous team, though, Farnham. I was at the Memorial Ground recently for the win against Havant at Waterlooville, and it was a last-minute winner. So just keep watching.
You can't take your eyes off the action for a second, as you say. Plenty of late goals happen at non-league level. Players get tired, etc. So stick with us for the duration, please.
Oh, it's a lovely ball into the box. It was Dean rising highest of all.
Good header by Olugabode at the back stick there. Sorry, my voice just went a little bit Gary Neville there, because that was a dangerous cross in.
It was. He was stretching a little bit too much for it, was Owen Dean, so it was going to take something quite special, but a lovely, lovely ball into the box. And I've just mentioned Farnham have a real sting in their tail, and they almost showed it then. Here's Clifford now on this right side for Town.
Merstham have got plenty of bodies back in. They need to try and cut off the supply line, which they've done the first time. Town still looking, pushing, probing for an opening, and it's Sanders who's gone again. He's kept it in play as well and dug out the cross, but Ollie Kinder should sweep that up for Merstham on the far side.
Yeah, attack for Farnham comes to nothing this time, but they are starting to grow into this a little bit. Merstham have had a couple of corners. Farnham have had a couple of shots, but skied them high over the bar. Nothing to really trouble Will Huffer between the sticks for Merstham. The side in there. Both sides in their home strips tonight as well, which is also nice to see, isn't it?
Do you know what, actually? There was a bit of debate about this at Merstham HQ in the build-up to the final, because we played, I'm right in saying we played all the other previous rounds in our blue and white strip, which was considered lucky for the competition.
Okay.
But because we've been drawn as the home team for this one, I think the kit man overruled everybody else and said we're playing in amber and black, and I think quite right.
Well, you know who's going to get the blame then if you don't win.
Absolutely.
Well, still yet to see any real clear-cut chances in the game so far. 23 minutes in. If you're just tuning in, hello, good evening, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're live, of course, on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. Is the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup final. Merstham and Farnham Town going toe-to-toe. Kai Tanner has the ball at his feet now. It's with the captain, Ryan Kinane. And Farnham not really showed too much as of yet in the final third. A nice ball delivered into the box. I mean, Dean trying to get his head on it, but he was stretching. Now Bobby Joe Taylor fighting for it in midfield under pressure. Does well to hold on to the ball. And Farnham now enjoying a nice spell of possession here. Billy Clifford. He's covered pretty much, I'd say, every blade of grass, but we are on an artificial pitch here. Taylor trying to feed it through. It was, again, a really nice idea. It was Matt McKenzie trying to chase onto it. Here's Mason. Pushed to the left side. Another ball comes into the box and dealt with by Merstham.
Lawal needs to try and get there. Town just turning the screw somewhat now. Clifford goes in field this time. Merstham have got to be on their toes as the Farnham players push forward. Clifford dinks it up into the box. It's a free header.
Oh.
Dean guides it wide of the far post. And that's probably as close as we come to a goal, isn't it, Ian? Well,
certainly best chance of the game. A lovely delivery by Billy Clifford. He's been threatening to do that all game. I know, indeed, you'd normally put your house on him, but it was coming at him with a little bit of pace. Couldn't quite direct it towards goal. Goes out of play, and it is a goal kick for Merstham. But Farnham, they're getting stronger and stronger as this half goes on. Ball over the top. Lovely touch by Kinane. And here comes Merstham again. The shot comes in. It's a save by Ecart, and it's going to go out of play for a corner. One end to the other, James.
One end to the other, absolutely. Great strike by Corey Henry. That's what I say he can give you. Got a little bit of luck with the ball ricocheting back into his path, but as soon as he got it out of his feet, he looked up, only one thing on his mind, but Ecart was equal to it, and another corner Big shout out, by the way, to young Leo Sterling, who's watching over in Hatbridge this evening. He says he wants a Moatsiders win. So welcome aboard, Leo. Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you to all of you for tuning in tonight. Really do appreciate it. Again, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're supporting as well. And I've got a few more quiz questions coming up for you, but right back to the action, because it is a corner for Merstham. It comes in, it's headed down and away. And I think it was Owen Dean from one end to the other, doing his attacking duties now, doing defensive duties as well. And it's going to be Mason with the throw for Farnham over on the far side.
So Merstham with the first shot on target this evening then, Corey Henry the man. But that was 30 seconds after Owen Dean put a free header, let's be fair, just wide of the target. So things just starting to rise to the ball now as we come towards the half an hour mark in.
Yeah, we are just over 26 minutes in here, still 0-0, but the game is getting more and more lively as we get into it. Clifford finds Tanner on this right side, and you just sense there's going to be a big moment coming up fairly soon. Who for, we're not quite sure, but this is what makes football so exciting. Fed through to Owen Dean. He's had a couple of chances with headed opportunities. So far, come to nothing. Battling performance in from Lawal, who's charging forward. Farnham doing well to get bodies back. And again, it was Billy Clifford there, who's been absolutely everywhere in the opening 26.5 minutes for Farnham Town.
You could just see the frustration on Lawal's face there. He knew it was a good opportunity, but Town done well to get players in. He scored the third goal in the semi-final win against Cobham, where we cleared the corner, and he basically ran the whole rest of the pitch all the way up to the opposition goal before tucking it in. So he's definitely one to watch for, the little flick-ons and the balls over the top.
Yeah, Richard in the live chat said Farnham are a second half team. They always benefit from a half-time chat. So there we go from the gaffer, of course. A few more as well. Pads 15 says, I've had a shattering game schedule this last 2 weeks. Yeah, clearly a Farnham fan. This is the 6th game in 12 days. It is absolutely brutal. Did play against Taunton, as we've already mentioned, on Monday night. Before that, on Saturday, they had a 1-0 win at home against Berkhamsted. And on Thursday, last Thursday, the 16th, they had a 1-1 draw away at Hanwell. So it has been an awful lot of fixtures. 6 in 12. They're in action again on Saturday. And then, of course, the playoffs begin next week too. So no rest for Farnham Town.
I mean, hats off to them, yeah. I mean, it's been a superb season, no matter what happens. But if they can just crown it off with promotion next week, that'd be really fantastic. And then the players can have a nice long rest.
Well, they are the third highest goal scorers in the Southern Premier. Only Walton and Gloucester City have scored more. And as we've mentioned before, in this competition, have scored 10 goals so far. Evans scored all 4 against Kingstonian, but obviously not in the squad tonight, which is good news for Merstham. Pushed over onto the right side. Here come Merstham again now.
Here's Lawal, that ball over the top I mentioned earlier. He stepped inside his man as well. Can he get a pass away? Allen, Lawal's gone down. Referee's not interested in giving a free kick. Merstham need to get on with it here, but Town have done well to force them back up to halfway. Now Matt Drays just surveys the scene. Merstham do like to build out from the back when they can. Healy turns, fizzes it forward. Lewis, can he work the angle? Here he is! And
wow.
He's got the shot away, and there's an example of the Rocket Man. Ecott down to his left, big hand. But we were mighty close to the opening goal there, Ian.
Well, I've seen Ecott do that a lot for Bracknell Town, let alone for Farnham Town. A one-handed strong save down to his left. It's another corner for Merstham, but Ecott with 2 very good saves in the last 5 minutes. It remains 0-0 here as we approach the half-hour mark. Another corner for Merstham over on the far side. The sun has disappeared. The floodlights are ablaze here in Meadowbank. This is the final. Remember, it has to be decided tonight. The corner comes in, flicked in. Oh, sorry about that. I think it was Mackenzie who got the final touch for Farnham to take it away from danger. But there's no way. I'm gonna call it now, James. There's no way we are going to get to 90 minutes and this be 0-0.
I think if you're a betting person, that's probably the one to go for. I said it before, didn't I? Before the game started, it's either going to be 0-0 or 5-5, and it's certainly bubbling up now. Half an hour on the clock. Ecott's now made 2 fantastic saves. Town have had a couple of efforts just wide as well. So, yeah, it's a cracking final, and we've still got over an hour or so left to watch and enjoy.
Absolutely. Could be a penalty shootout if required. No extra time, straight to penalties. If it is a tie, if it stays like this. And Mason going toe-to-toe with Corey Henry on the far side. Mason wins it initially for Farnham Town. Daryl Sanders, the number 10, to Mason, goes out of play. Final throw over on the far side.
Go on,
Go ahead, James. I was going to say I've got a quiz, but I want to hear what you've got to say first.
I was going to say, do you have another quiz question?
I don't think you were going to say that.
I swear I was.
Okay, I've got one. It's actually nothing to do with the Surrey FA County Cup, but it is a really good question. So, of the 92 sides in English football, the top four flights of English football, Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2, there is only one team this century, so from the year 2000 to today, it's 26 years, that hasn't celebrated anything. Now, when I say anything, I mean they haven't won a trophy, they haven't won promotion.
Right.
Promotion could be via the playoffs, it could be winning the league, finishing second, winning the EFL trophy, just anything. The one team hasn't won a thing as the ball comes into the box from Merstham out of the 92. So 91 teams out of 92 have celebrated at least a promotion. Who is the only team who hasn't celebrated anything in the last 26 years?
Give me a minute or two to have a think as play continues, and I'll come back to you. I've got half an idea, but Merstham building on the far side in the shape of Olu Lawal. He's looking to drive for the line, gets out across, but it's just behind everyone in amber and black. Stallard keeps it alive for Merstham. Ola Gabodi now looking for an option. Is it someone in the Premier League?
It is someone in the Premier League, and somebody's got it correct in the live chat as well.
Henry's knocked it down. The Wild just couldn't get there ahead of the town captain, and they get. I keep wanting to say the home team and the away team, but they're both away, aren't they? So I can't make that distinction.
Well, Merstham are officially, they've been drawn as the home team, as you've mentioned.
Indeed.
Yes, if we could just maybe stick to names to escape any confusion. Here is Kanane now for Farnham Town. That quiz question has just lighted up in the live chat, so do keep them coming in. Somebody has got it absolutely spot on, and there's a few joke answers might come in as well. It's not Arsenal, it's not Tottenham either. But so there you go. I've given you two. It isn't now, so you just got to go through the other 89.
I'm just trying to think, because if it's a Premier League team, I'm gonna it's got to be. Is it someone like Everton?
It is Everton.
Yeah, because they've not won anything, have they? They've just stayed in the Prem, not won a cup for ages.
Yeah, credit to Richard Russell, by the way. Richard Russell, 1976. He got that straight away. Well done, Richard. Great knowledge indeed.
But let me just say, on behalf of any Evertonians listening, Paul Rideout, 1-0 header at Wembley, and they won the FA Cup mid-90s. Just to redress the balance a little bit.
I've had a message from Stepford CWMEA saying, do we have any socials to send as a kit? Now, we did this last year. I actually remember this. We had somebody sent us in a kit that they'd designed. If you do want to send it in to me, probably X is the best place, at Ian Waterhouse 1. That's my Twitter page. That's probably the best place to send me a message. So please do it. We showed it on screen last year as well. It was a cracking kit design. So it'd be great to hear from you there.
That's well won by Henry there, just flicking it on for a while, but Healy returns it with interest. Henry battling for a possession again. He's won his side of throw on the far side, which Ollie Kinder will look to try and take quickly, but no one's really making themselves available. It goes into the chest of Lawal. Didn't really give his teammate a bit of a chance there, but Merstham get a second bite of the cherry as they look to force their way into the town area. And the throw goes short to Lewis this time. Can the Moatsiders fashion something? Lawal on the turn. Can he get there? He can. He's travelling along the byline and gone down, and that will be a corner kick. Yep, referee signals as much. So another corner kick to Merstham.
Well, they really need to start taking advantage of this, Merstham, don't they? This is what, the fifth or sixth corner now, I believe, for Merstham.
It's the fourth corner for Merstham.
Fourth?
Fourth, yeah. I am the official statistician.
Okay. Well, I trust your word completely then.
There's a job foisted on me about 10 minutes before kick-off, so doing my best. But Merstham will get this one in. Lewis, Drage is there again to flick it into the mix. It's bobbling around, and Town should be able to smuggle it away. Oh, well, they've won themselves a goal kick, even better from their point of view.
Well, I think it was Matt McKenzie on the line there, and trying to acrobatically clear it, missed it completely, and it just caused a little bit of confusion in the box. Bodies absolutely everywhere, and a big moment comes to nothing for Merstham. Farnham now have it with Dean. Here is Tanner now feeding it back through to Owen Dean. Nice touch by Bobby Taylor, and Tanner can't quite latch onto it. And it's going to be Charlie Stallard just to watch it go out of play, and it's a goal kick, which will be taken by Will Huffer for Merstham.
Little hop of frustration by Kai Tanner there. It was a good move by Town. It was free-flowing, one touch. And if the fullback had just gambled in beyond Stallard, he would have been free. So just warning signs for Merstham there. But 36 minutes on the clock. And although we haven't had a goal, still plenty of incident, and I hope everyone at home watching is being thoroughly entertained.
Yeah, it is certainly proving to be an entertaining affair tonight. Its chances are starting to come in this game as well. I'm interested to see what both managers have made of the opening 36.5 minutes here inside Meadowbank.
Cheap free kick given away by Ollie Kinder there. As I say, the full-back is suspended for the rest of the league campaign. He missed Saturday. He won't be travelling to, well, he might travel to Crowborough, but he won't be a part of the playing squad. But he did play in the semi-final win over Cobham, and he's out there tonight as well. And he scooped the manager's player and the fans player of the season awards on Saturday. So he's a very much integral part of the Merstham setup. And it looks like we're having a drinks break. Is this to get everyone warmed up for the World Cup, Ian?
Yeah, well, could well be. Matt McKenzie was down on the ground for Farnham over on the far side. Please say he's back on his feet now, which is very good news indeed. Just gives us a chance to run through some of the comments coming in as well. Natter214 says Farnham has been playing 2 games a week since February. It's madness for them, especially the last 12 days. It is a lot of games for them to play indeed. We've mentioned it a few times already tonight, but it is an unusual set of circumstances, really. I'm very interested to see what people think as well, whether they can go up this season. And how do you think, if you do go up, you'll get on in the National League South next season? Merstham, plenty of history to them as well, founded way back in 1892. Farnham, founded in 1906. It was a merger of Farnham Bungs and Farnham Star. Now, I could be wrong here, but I believe Farnham Star, Farnham fans will be able to tell people who live in Farnham, I believe that was a newspaper. I know they have the Farnham Herald,
right,
but I believe the Farnham Star either was or is a newspaper. If I'm wrong, feel free to just tell me. I don't mind.
And the Surrey Senior Cup not only reaching around the county and hopefully over the UK network as well, but a big shout out to those watching in Amsterdam. Jody and Alex send their best to Merstham. Come on the Moatsiders, and we wish them well.
Well, Jake Battle says, come on Merstham. Not watching from Amsterdam, he's watching from Dorking.
Hey, why didn't he come down?
Well, he might be, for all we know. I'm just trying to have a look around the spectators, see if anybody's got their phone, watching their phone instead of the action. I don't know why on earth you'd watch it on your phone when you're inside the ground, but you never know.
You know what these kids are like with their screens these days, Ian. Now here's Lee Lewis. His eyes have lit up again. Didn't quite catch that one, and comfortable for Ecott into his midriff. But the Rocket Man firing on all cylinders tonight. That's his 3rd attempt. And Merstham have had 3 shots on target as opposed to Farnham's 1. But all of them have been quite recent. So things, as I say, just starting to pick up. And if we can get a goal before half-time, we wouldn't be surprised, I don't think.
Yeah, Richard as well. Richard Major 86 says, I've only ever seen the Farnham Herald. Yeah, I might have made the Farnham Star being a newspaper thing up in my head. So, yes, it probably isn't absolutely true either. But here's Merstham with Oleg Bodie on his left-hand side. Drifts one into the box, and Ecott is there, as he so often is. He's such a good goalkeeper, Michael Ecott. A real coup for Farnham when he managed to snatch him away from Bracknell Town. Also played for Sutton Common Rovers. But it is a throw for Merstham inside the Farnham half, and it looks like it's going to be Charlie Stallard to take it. And it is.
Ferocious tackle by Ryan Healy just to stop that counter-attack there as well. That's what he gives you in the Merstham midfield. He's rough and tumble. He likes a yellow card, but he gives you 100% every time. And now the ball's been switched out to Olulawal. He's got a little bit of space here if he can look up and find a teammate. But again, he can't beat the head of Kanane. So the ball goes out for a throw for Merstham, almost level with the 18-yard box. They're just starting to turn the screws somewhat, and Matt Drage and Ange Jaja are both coming up into the box, so methinks Stallard will wind up for the pitch here.
Yeah, he's got another go at this, only a lot closer towards goal. Although you've got to get up early to beat Ryan Kinane.
There it goes, looking for Drage. And oh, well, Ecott had to deal with that at the expense of a corner kick. It was flicked goalwards by one of his own players, and he just had to make sure that it went over. So Merstham's 5th corner kick of the evening, and it will be Lewis to trot across and take it once again. Jaja and Drage have stayed forwards. Corey Henry again just trying to put a little bit of pressure on Ecott inside the 6-yard box, but Merstham have got a clutch of players being marked a bit further back by the back post area.
Well, I can see Ryan Healy and Lou
Wow just and they've missed everyone along the goal. Merstham can't force it in. Here's Healy! Shot has been blocked away and Town breathe again.
Yeah, clipped on by Kai Tanner for Farnham Town, and I think James's heart rate has just gone through the roof here inside Meadowbank.
I'm all right.
But Farnham survive, and can they create something themselves? Certainly, Merstham have had the better chances in the opening 41.5 minutes here. They've looked the most likely to score, but they haven't yet. It's still 0-0. Here is Owen Dean, a 22-goal hitman for Farnham. Tanner back to Kinane. Can they get the ball back under control for Farnham and just try and take away a little bit of Merstham's momentum at the minute? Here's Mason over on the far side trying to feed it through, but it's comfortably cut out, and possession returns back to the Moatsiders.
Huffer didn't catch the kick there. It's gone up rather than out. Jaja's got to help his mate out here, and he's done so, but at the expense of a corner kick, and that will be Town's first of the evening.
Well, it only takes a moment, and how often have we seen one side putting pressure only to go and concede at the other end? It's a corner for Farnham Town over on the far side here inside Meadowbank. The tall figure of Kinane has gone into the box. Bodies flooding it.
Merstham have got some defending to do here. Big clutch of players in the 6-yard box.
Here's Taylor. We're on the toes of Huffer still. Bobby Joe Taylor trying to float one in. It's off the back of the number 8, Ollie Allen, and it's another corner.
Big shout out to Will Constable, who's listening in the shadow of St Paul's Cathedral in the capital. I think he's rooting for the Amber and Black. Oh, why?
In comes the ball. It's a lovely delivery as well. Huffer gets something onto it, and Taylor loads up. Goes into a cluster of bodies. Just needed a touch from someone. And Merstham managed to clear their lines. What's the referee going to do?
He's given a goal kick, I believe.
He has given a goal kick, much to the frustration of Bobby Joe Taylor over on the far side.
Yeah, he came onto it well, Taylor, and he struck it. Probably didn't get enough venom on it, really, to try and force it through that clutch of players, but a few hearts in the Merstham box would have been beaten a bit quickly there. And a good workout for the defence, because they've not had a lot to do the last 10 minutes or so. You just can't ever write off Town. They're looking to get forward at every opportunity, and they've now forced themselves a couple of corners, and Will Huffer has had to be alert.
Oh, can you believe it? Just like that, it's just over a minute to go till the break. Here is 0-0 between Merstham and Farnham Town here in the final of the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Farnham Town looking to win the trophy for the very first time. They were beating finalists in 2024. Merstham looking to win their 4th Surrey Senior Cup, winning the competition in 2008, 2016 and 2018. 2008 they beat AFC Whiteleaf 3-2 after extra time, a 4-1 win over Godalming in 2016 and a 3-1 win over Leatherhead in 2018.
Absolutely, it's a real purple patch for the club in the mid-10s. 4 finals, won 2, lost 2. So good to see Merstham back in the final. And they're acquitting themselves well against opposition a league above. And that ball's dropped for Ola Gabodi, just couldn't get it quite under control. Ollie Allen coming in. Gabodi looking to get on it again. Here he is. He's got an out ball to his right, but he steps back inside instead. Just couldn't get it out of his feet, and Town can bring it away.
Yeah, just a 1 minute added on then at the end of this first half. The only real stoppage we've had was Matt McKenzie down on the ground for, well, about a minute. So the minute makes sense. And it is 0-0 here at half-time. I believe we'll have some highlights for you coming up. I've got another quiz question coming up for you. I've been confirmed we do have highlights of the first. There have been some chances in this as well, and Owen Dean trying to break through on the right side. Owen Dean into the Merstham box. Strong play, swats it back. The shot comes in. It almost goes through the legs. But Merstham managed to hold the line. A shot coming in. A powerful strike from Billy Clifford.
Fantastic block by Ange Jadger there. Now at the other end, Henry's trying to get away. The ball's broken for Lawal. This added minute in the first half is action-packed. Kinder puts it into an area for Lawal to run down. He's got Taylor with him. He's done him, and that's a cynical foul there. I think it was Taylor who'd gone across, and Lawal's won his side a free kick, and that's the first yellow card of the evening, Ian.
Yeah, indeed. It's an opportunity for Merstham right at the end of this first half. The deliveries have been pretty good. In fact, they've almost scored from the corners that they've had over on that far side. Now they've got a free kick to take, and I think it's going to be the number 10, Lee Lewis, who is going to be the man to put this one into the box. Ecott, the goalkeeper for Farnham, has been on it so far, but the Farnham Town players have got to defend this. Get in at 0-0, and as somebody has said in that live chat, they said Farnham really are a second-half team. I saw that against having it at Waterlooville recently at the Memorial Ground. Although both sides have had chances, Merstham probably be the happier of the two going in. Perhaps a little bit disappointed, though, they haven't managed to take the lead. However, that might be about to change, although Taylor flicks it on, hooked away. Referee blows for half-time, and it is all square at 0-0 at the break. James, your thoughts on that opening 46 minutes?
A thoroughly entertaining first half of football. Really enjoyed it. Obviously, Michael Ecott has been the busier of the two goalkeepers, saving well from Lee Lewis and Ryan Healy. At the other end, Will Huffer, not been called into serious action, but I tell you what, Town have created some great openings, and not for some last-ditch defending by the likes of Ange Jadger and Charlie Stallard. They could be a goal to the good themselves. If you say Town are a second-half team, then Merstham will have to be on their mettle, but I would say, so far, for a 0-0, thoroughly entertaining.
Yes, it certainly has indeed. You are watching the final of the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Just before we go to the highlights, I've got a question for everybody tuning in and watching. The 1906, so sorry about that, yes, 1906 Surrey FA Cup final was won by Dulwich Hamlet to beat Croydon by 2-1. The official attendance was 75,609. Why was it so big? Let's go to some of the highlights, and I'll give you the answer as we get into the second half.
Special supporters, the serving hatch in the lounge are card only. Card only.
You've taken my one and only fact.
Serving hatch and the lounge.
there we go. That was some of the highlights. Just looking at some of the comments, Tim. I did take James's one and only fact. Absolutely.
Oh, you heard that? Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I did take that. I didn't know you'd researched it, so I think you subtly gave the answer to everybody. But let's go. Let's tell everybody anyway. Right. So 1906 Surrey FA Cup final. Dulwich Hamlet won it by 2-1 against Croydon. The attendance was 75,609. James, why was the attendance so high? As I've taken that fact from you, I'll let you answer.
Because they played the Surrey Senior Cup final directly after the FA Cup final that year at Wembley. But it's not known how many of the 75-odd thousand actually stayed behind to watch the game.
Absolutely correct. But let's take it further.
Oh, go on, please, yeah.
Who was the FA Cup final between? Who won it? And can you name the goal scorer or scorers?
1906.
1906.
It's got to be Wanderers against Old Etonians, and the score was 4-3, and the match winner was Charlie Charles.
Right, it was between two current Premier League teams.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
We've already mentioned one of them.
Everton.
And we've kind of kicked Everton down a little bit because they're the only team this century since the year 2000 not to have celebrated anything out of the 92 clubs. No promotion, no trophy, no nothing.
So the other team, what area are the other team from?
North.
From up north?
Yeah.
Current Premier?
Current Premier.
Leeds?
Nope.
Man United?
No. Further north.
Further north, Newcastle. Oh, the
Newcastle. Everton won it by 1-0, and I can tell you that Alex Sandy Young scored the goal.
Oh, yes.
So there you go. Bit of useless information for you. Just a quick reminder, anybody tuning in now, tuned in a little bit earlier and went away. The first quiz question of the day was 4 sides have won the Surrey Cup 11 times or more. Who are they? Dulwich Hamlet, of course, have won this competition more than anybody else 16 times. Sutton United have won it 15 times. Woking have won it 13 times. And Kingstonian have won it 11 times. Woking, incidentally, though, they've won it 13 times, but they've finished runners-up 16 times.
Oh, wow.
So they actually have a negative record in this competition.
Isn't that strange, given that they've won it 13 times, blimey?
It certainly is. Just a quick reminder as well for the Surrey FA. They do have a golf day coming up very soon as well. It is the Surrey FA have launched the Teeing Up Tomorrow's Game charity golf day. It's going to take place on Wednesday the 13th of May at Perford Lakes Golf Club in Woking. It's aimed at raising vital funds that will be reinvested directly into grassroots football across the county. Schemes such as key educational and crime prevention programmes enabling the Surrey FA to strengthen communities and promote healthier, happier lives for people across Surrey. If you do want to find out more, please head over to the surreyfa.com website. You can also attend if you don't want to play. It's £5 for spectators, £40 for the dinner and auction as well. Paul Smith, absolutely correct. The FA Cup in 1906 was not at Wembley, as it wasn't built until 1923. And you're absolutely spot on. It was played at Crystal Palace. And as we said, the official attendance, 75,000. And straight after that game, Dulwich Hamlet beat Croydon in the Surrey Senior Cup final. Perhaps not in front of 75,000 people. I don't know how. It does say nobody knows how many people stayed to watch it. I would have stayed and watched it.
I would have stayed. In my defence, I did only research the initial facts, so sorry that I said it was at Wembley. One demerit point for me. A yellow card. We'll call it a yellow card. Keep your shout-outs and your guesses coming as well. Just want to give a big shout-out to the Red Lion crew over in Hatbridge, Ben, Gary and Will. They're tuning in to watch a good game of football, they've said so far, and hopefully they'll enjoy the second half. But yeah, thanks for joining us, lads.
I've learned a lot as well. Pat's 15, getting in contact. Farnham Herald, the newspaper, started all the way back in 1892.
Oh, we're getting newspaper facts now.
Well, because I thought Farnham Star might have been related to a newspaper in Farnham, purely made up in my head. But of course, Farnham Star, as Pads rightly goes on to say, was a local team that merged with Farnham United Breweries, nicknamed the Bungs, to form Farnham Town in 1906. So there's a bit of a 1906 theme, isn't there, as well, with our Surrey FA Cup final being played at Crystal Palace that year. Another thing as well that I found really, really interesting was there was a game played way back. In fact, let me try and find it because it was a really interesting fact. In 1893, okay, and I need everybody's help in the live chat as well. In 1893, Weybridge won the Surrey Senior Cup,
Right.
3-2 in the final played at Woodbridge Road in Guildford.
Okay.
The team they beat were called Vampires.
No.
Yeah, that's true. I can't find any information about this Vampires team though.
Do you know
Barely
what?
anything.
I reckon that they probably lost because their goalkeeper was scared of crosses.
Well, maybe they only came out at night, so they couldn't play Saturday 3 o'clock games. Who knows?
Beautiful. Beautiful. We're here all week, or maybe for the next hour or so at least, anyway.
Yeah, don't worry, we're not here all week. I don't think anybody would tune in for that one. Let's give the camera a wave as well. My name's Ian Waterhouse, here with James. Great to have you along. Thank you so much for tuning in. The sun has disappeared, the floodlights are ablaze here at Meadowbank for the final of the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. 0-0 at half-time. We're not too far from getting underway. The Milky says Crouch End Vampires.
That's not real, is it?
No, that is true.
No, but okay.
Crouch End Vampires, but I thought Crouch End is North London, so
yeah.
I don't see why they would play in the Surrey Cup. Who knows?
Yeah, they'd be in the London Cup, surely. Yeah.
Who knows, indeed. We've been asked to give another wave as well to the camera. Big thank you to all of you for tuning in. It is Neil here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, all of you in the ground as well, and everyone watching at home and wherever you are. We do appreciate it. There are a couple of Premier League games going on at the moment. If anyone is interested, and
I am. I'm a Leeds fan as well.
Are you? Well, let me give you the scores at the moment. AFC Bournemouth 0, Leeds United 0.
Okay, take that.
And it's Burnley 1. Arsenal fans. It's Burnley 0, Manchester City 1. Erling Haaland with a 6th-minute goal. So at the moment, Man City going top of the Premier League.
Yes, indeed. Stuart Johnson, who's just got in contact for us, has Purcell for Farnham played Monday and Tuesday. Sorry, I was just chatting to our producer there. It says, has Ben Purcell for Farnham played Monday and Tuesday this week? I can tell you Ben Purcell played on Monday. He was in the starting lineup in that 1-0 defeat away at Taunton Town. And of course, he's on dual registration with Hayes and Yedding. I've covered Hayes and Yedding quite a lot this season in the Isthmian at South Central Division. And whilst we wait for the players to make their way back on, we'll just cycle through some of the highlights again from that first half. Don't go anywhere, stay with us, everybody. Remember, do keep your comments coming in as well. We can see them. We want to hear from you. We're not too far away from the second half beginning here at Meadowbank. Just looking at some of the highlights here from that first half. The Farnham players, James, have made their way back onto the pitch already, out early indeed. And I wonder what Paul Johnson, the gaffer, has said to his side after an opening 45 minutes where really Merstham looked the more likely to score.
I would say he's probably happy. You know, there's been a fine balance out there for Town. I think they've looked pretty strong defensively, despite the fact Ecott's had to make a couple of saves. I think he might just want to see a little bit more from his forward players. Put a little bit of pressure on the last 5 minutes of the half, but I would say Will Huffer hasn't had a save to make yet, has he? So
No, he hasn't. A couple of headed opportunities, a few blazed over the bar. If you haven't already, a big thank you to you for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe button on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. If you're watching over at Live Sport now on YouTube, do hit that like button and subscribe button. Also, we're also live on X on my Twitter page at IanWaterhouse1. Be great to hear from you. Thank you for all your comments as well. Do keep them coming in. Live chat is open. We can see them, so it'd be great to hear from you. What do you think the score is going to be? And do you think your team will win? Let us know where you're watching from as well. We'll give you a shout out. If you're in the UK, whereabouts are you in the UK? If you're overseas, we want to know what country, what city, what town, what village. Let us know. There is going to be a change as well. It looks like Kai Tanner has come off for Farnham. So Tanner has come off, and on comes Seb Bowerman. So Seb Bowerman comes on for Farnham Town. Now, as I said before, I know Seb Bowerman. I've commentated on him a lot this season for Bracknell Town, but now he's in the claret and blue of Farnham. The midfielder was the captain of Bracknell as well. Played here in the National League with Dorking, so a very familiar face inside Meadowbank.
I was going to say, I recognise Seb's name from his time at Dorking. So that's him and Bobby Joe Taylor out there for Town on their own stamping grounds. The Merstham players are back out, the referee just doing his final checks. So it looks like the second half is going to get underway. The floodlights are now at full beam. Night has descended here over Meadowbank, and we're about to get the second half of the Surrey FA Senior Cup, sponsored by Specsavers, off and underway. Town in possession.
Yeah, Bowerman slotting straight into this left winger position. He's going to form a part of the attack here. Very dangerous player, Seb Bowerman. As I said, I've commentated on him an awful lot for Bracknell Town so far. I'm pleased to see him on the pitch as well. Very, very exciting player.
Ball's out now here with Mason. We're going to get to see more of him on this near side from our commentary point of view. Jaja just under a bit of pressure here. Puts the ball straight out of play. No nonsense in a cup final. That's what you want, really.
Yeah, Mason with the throw, and it was Bowerman putting initial pressure on. Here he is again. Back it goes to Leggett. Billy Clifford to Mackenzie.
Oh, that's a loose
Pass
one in
short.
there.
Yeah, probably Joe Taylor and Mackenzie not quite on the same wavelength there, but it's well won back. Clifford picks up the loose ball. Pushes it through to Dean. And Taylor over on the far side. Farnham holding on to the ball. Mason with his arm up on this left side. You probably won't see him on our screen, but he wants the ball. Switched over to the left wing. At the minute, it stays on the right.
Yeah, a little bit congested out there at the moment. It does need a change of an angle. It's gone back to Canane, and now the furthest man back is Leggett. So Town will now bring it out to this far side, but now Mason is obviously covered. Merstham got bodies behind the ball, and they've won a throw as well. I didn't expect that to be given the Moatsiders' way.
No, certainly it looked like it came off a Merstham leg, but I don't think you'll hear Mr. De Cruz complaining too much about that one. So this has to be settled tonight, remember. If it is a tie, if it's all square after 90, we go straight to a penalty shootout. This is the final. There's no tomorrow in the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Ball over on the right-hand side. Lowell charging right now at Leggett, working his way into the box well still, and Leggett manages to get a leg in there and chip it away. Taken down by Owen Dean, who's looked very lively, had a couple of headed opportunities in the first half, came to nothing.
Yeah, good feet by Lowell in the opposition box. He's got that in his locker, just unfortunately couldn't find the final pass to pick out a teammate. But now Town looking very lively since the start of the second half, and they're on the attack again here.
Yes, Daryl Sanders on the ball at the minute. Daryl Sanders part of the starting lineup in that game against Taunton on Monday night. It's Sanders who lashes it high and over. And suddenly looking to make a big impact in this second half. The former, guess what, Bracknell Town man as well, Daryl Sanders.
You and your Bracknell. That was a really big chance there, I think, for Daryl Sanders, actually. He got right in between the two Merstham centre-backs. He was all on his own, and he tried to take it first time, but couldn't get his head over the ball. and it was high, wide and not so handsome in the end.
Well, no stranger to burst in the back of the net. Daryl Sanders, 13 goals this season, scored a brace against Sutton, but that one coming to nothing. But Farnham already, we're looking a lot better than they did in the first half. Attacking intent, we did see a comment, didn't we, saying Farnham are a better team in the second half, and that came from a Farnham fan, so we more than trust your word.
Now Ollie Allen looking to get Lawal away. He's giving Town's defence something to think about. He's only got Henry in front of him. Olugabodi picks up the baton, and that's gone across the 18-yard box. But unfortunately, no one in an amber shirt could pick it up. Town do well to smuggle it out wide. Lee Lewis just putting Tanner under some pressure, and now they don't want to lose it there. Might break for Henry, will it? No, good covering there. Good covering. Now Town on the far side look to break forwards.
I think there's going to be a big moment in this game coming up soon. Could just take a moment of magic, James, to unlock something here.
Indeed, Ian, and Ollie Kinder now looking to try and bring Merstham away. Lawal, who's looked very lively. All it takes is one piece of magic, or unfortunately sometimes one mistake, doesn't it, Ian?
Yes, indeed, but so far both sides have held well. A couple of minor errors that might have led to something, but as of yet it remains 0-0. Ball high into the box. It's a bit of a wasted delivery. Mason hooks it away, and Merstham pick it up inside Farnham's half in a bit of a danger area.
Kinder feet it into the feet of Henry, went for the return, just took a nick off a Town defender, so Merstham will have to try and start again in the shape of Ange Jaja.
Yeah, it's Kanane who got the touch away for Farnham there. Such a tall, imposing defender. Mason tucks it down into the path of Billy Clifford, who's dispossessed.
Now that's Lawal, he's into the box and he's hit the side netting. Good endeavour by Olu the Wild A, just pinched it off the toe of the Town midfielder. And as I say, he's got it in his locker to just drive forward, really positive, but he can only find the wrong side of the near post.
Well, the chances are starting to come in this second half. It's more lively than we saw in the opening 45 minutes.
Drage now sweeps it out to this near side. Kinder, now Jaja. The Town forwards have certainly, I think they've had a little flea in their ear. They're definitely a lot more lively since the start of the second half, Ian. They put in the Merstham defence under a lot more pressure, it certainly seems.
Yeah, they certainly are, and Merstham with possession once again. Farnham came out of the blocks a lot quicker, but suddenly Merstham have got back into that rhythm that we saw from the first half. Lawal looking so dangerous as he gets the ball into the box, and Ecock gets a hand onto it, but the bounce almost catches him out and almost creates another opportunity for Merstham. They have the ball once again, looking for options on the right side. It's where most of the danger has come from. The number 11, Aloru Lawal, causing all sorts of issues for Farnham Town at the minute, and he's trying to latch onto the ball now. Hooked into the air by Ryan Kanane.
That's well run by Lee Lewis. And there's the shot, and he's put it just wide of the far post.
It's a whisper away, and it could have gone anywhere. Huge opportunity for Merstham, and Lee Lewis with the shot just wide of the post, an inch or two to the right, and he might have got a lucky break on it.
A little bit of what the kids call swaz on that, and that would have ended up inside the far post, I think. Merstham just starting to click as a forward momentum now. Henry was doing well, just putting the passes out. Lawal obviously dancing his way through, and now Lewis with that opportunity. Him and Sanders now have traded shots on goal, the two opposing number 10s, but it's Town in possession on the far side now. This game swinging from end to end. Do not take your eyes off of this live stream. It's keenly balanced as the ball's been swept out, looking for Mason. Well read by Kinder though. Can he get on the second attempt as well? He can't. Mason does well, and he wants a free kick, the full-back, and he wins one as well.
Oh, this is thrilling. Absolutely thrilling here at Meadowbank. The final of the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. 0-0 still. And I said it in the first half, there's no way this is going to get to 90 minutes at 0-0. If it does, though, we go to a penalty shootout. Do you know, before this season, I've never, ever seen a penalty shootout live, believe that or not.
Right.
This season, I've had about 6. So there's every chance we could have a shootout. You never know. Now the ball is back with Tom Leggett for Farnham Town. Mackenzie to Mason on the left side. Bowerman coming on at half-time. Remember that change. Kaitana going off the field, Bowerman coming on. The only change of the game so far, and it's been made by Farnham.
Ball with Clifford now, just clips it forwards. Town neat and tidy in possession, but they need to try and find a killer ball forward. Matt Drage is underneath the high one. It's nodded forward again. Bauman trying to get involved, but Ollie Allen will bring the ball away for Merstham now. He's got Lowell to his left, Henry to his right. It goes out to the winger.
Oh, he's done really well there, hasn't he, Allen?
Really well. Canane gone out, but Lowell has just drawn him out. Here's Henry. Can he spin his man and get the shot away? And Merstham take the lead! 54 minutes on the clock. And I called it before the game. I said Corey Henry would break his duck. His 10th goal of the season. And he's put Merstham a goal to the good.
Well, I did also say, James, that there's no way this is going to finish 0-0.
You did.
And it is Merstham who take the lead over the course of the entire 54 minutes that we've seen. Merstham have looked ever so slightly more dangerous, the more likely to score, and finally they've made that attacking intent pay dividends.
Superb play by Corey Henry, but let's just rewind it a little bit. Ollie Allen done well to win possession inside his own half, travelled forward, the outball to Lowell, and this time the winger didn't try and take on his man, he just played it in field. And Corey Henry was there. He took one touch and spin. I've seen it so often this season on his left foot as well, and he's drove that past Ecott. And he's made it Merstham 1, Farnham Town 0 in the Surrey Senior Cup Final 2026.
Yeah, we've got to give Ollie Allen a lot of credit there. He made that, didn't he, by picking up the ball in his own half, driving it forward, finding that pass on the left-hand side. But now we're going to see how Farnham Town react. They are not second in the Southern Premier for no reason. They have not had back-to-back promotions for no reason. They are a very capable side, and they won't like this right now at all. Billy Clifford gets us back underway here. 55 minutes on the clock. Merstham 1, Farnham Town 0. And I have to say, 2 of the last 3 Surrey Senior Cups have finished by a goal to 0, and it's been to the side class as the home team. Met Police beating Virginia Water by a goal to 0 in 2023. South Park beating Farnham by a goal to 0 in 2024. Last year was 3-1 to Alton Hersham, but anyway, that kind of breaks the stats. But it's a good place for Merstham to be right now, and I have absolutely no doubt that Jamie De Cruz, the former Sutton man, former Collier's Wood man, the manager now of Merstham, will be absolutely delighted in that dugout over on the far side. And it has been deserved as well for Merstham.
Yeah, I think so. Jamie will be pleased, but he knows there's a long way to go in this game yet. He won't be counting his chickens. But let's be, everyone keeps saying that Farnham are a second half team. So you know what? I think that goal might just spark this final to come to life on an extra level now. Let's see what happens as Jadja pulls that out of the air and finds Healy. Healy now goes longer, looking to get Olugabodi away on the far side. Kinane's come across and done well just to read the bounce and sweep that up.
Yeah, he did really, really well there, Ryan Kinane. He has been a bit of a rock at the back for Farnham all season long as well. And Bowman's going to try and latch onto this. And look at Will Huff has come so far off his line, read it well to deal with it. And here's Mason. Bowman with a little bit of support, but Mason's dispossessed by Lee Lewis. Oh. Ball's fired high, and it's gone into hit the side of the stand just off to our left here inside Meadowbank, the home of Dorking Wanderers.
I thought you were going to try and get your head on that one, Ian.
I'm only 5'7", James. Here's Billy Clifford. I do remember, though, being the smallest player on the pitch for FC Bracknell and being the only one to get my head on a ball as it came into the box. I don't know how it happened. I just threw my body at it, really. More luck than skill, let's put it that way.
You've got to do what you've got to do to keep that ball out of the goal, mate. So well done, well played.
Well, that's the thing. I did keep it out of the goal, but I was attacking.
Oh,
so.
You feel that. Now here come Town, looking to get themselves back on level terms. Heavy touch by Bauman, but he turns, gets it out wide. There's plenty of Town players making a run towards the edge of the box now, and there's the delivery. It's quite low. Dean turns it round the corner. Merstham have got to be live to this. The shot comes in and it's taking a deflection for a corner kick. Town's first of the second half. And Will Huffer will now have to be on his toes as the purple and blue shirts look to try and get themselves back level.
Thank you for that, James. I was just listening just to make sure the sound was okay, but it's all
Oh,
good.
you're
Yeah, no, I'm
welcome.
pleased to say it is all good.
You could hear me coming through, could you?
I can hear you loud and clear
good
as
stuff.
the corner comes in for Farnham Town. It's high, it loops all the way out of play. And it's a wasted opportunity for Farnham. I can see a bit of activity over in the dugouts. I just wonder what Paul Johnson is thinking right now.
Will Huffer's gone down inside the Merstham 6-yard box and the physio is being waved on. Just while you mentioned the benches over there, Ian, just anyone who is watching at home, not Where's Wally, but let's play Where's Bernard, our intrepid cameraman who's over the far side. If you do happen to spot anyone in a bright yellow baseball cap, do let us know on the live chat.
He's
We'll
got
give you a shout out.
He's got an orange high vis on as well. He's holding a camera. He's got a bright yellow cap on. You're absolutely spot on. I can see him now. In fact, he's on your screen as well. There he is.
Oh, you're not supposed to show him up that close. I mean, to be fair, he's wearing high vis and the bright yellow cap. He's not exactly hiding himself, but still. Give yourself a round of applause if you found him.
A couple of comments. Stepford CWMEA said the kit is in the X comments. Thank you so much. I'll check that out very shortly. Richard Major says no Cooksley tonight. No, there is no Harry Cooksley for Farnham Town. I believe, let me just check my notes actually from the squad list from Monday night's game for Farnham. He did play. Started the game against Taunton. I've had a head to Tiverton as well this Saturday, so there's a bit of a southwest country theme right now for Farnham Town. Probably 2 trips they didn't really want to have to make in the week that they've got a cup final and then heading into the playoffs next week as well.
Absolutely. The fixture compiler has thrown them a wrong one there, to be honest with you. Just while we've got a break in play, I'll bring you up to date, Ian, on the Merstham top goal scorer situation. So Louis Theophanous got his 13th goal on Saturday to put him 1 clear of Lee Lewis, the Rocket Man, who's on 12. Corey Henry has now got 10 for the season, and Matt Drage is on 11. So it's going to go down to the wire. But obviously Louis is cup tied tonight, so he's sitting in the stands hoping that none of those guys get any more. He's probably hoping that Ange Jadger and Charlie Stallard pop up. Now hold on a minute, that's an effort there by Ola Gabodi. Tried to catch Ecott off of his line. While we're wittering on there, the players have got on with it, and Dapo Olugabodi, the man on loan from Chatham Town, almost caught the town goalkeeper cold there.
Yeah, it was always heading off target, but sometimes it's just worth having a go. And I can see the Merstham fans behind the goal. They're just in the stand off to the left. If you've been to Meadowbank, you know behind the goal, there's sort of 2 stands, isn't there? One to the right of the goal, one to the left. The Merstham fans are camped in the one to the left, and they have been chanting ever since that goal went into the back of the net from Corey Henry. And if it stays like this, it is going to be a loud evening indeed. I have heard as well that whoever wins tonight will be allowed to take the trophy. This isn't official, but this is what I was sort of told.
Oh, yeah.
They will be able to take the trophy with them to their game on Saturday to show it to the fans who do travel.
Oh, fantastic. Because I was going to say, Merstham are away. Farnham have got, who have they got?
We're away at Tiverton.
Oh, so they're both away, yeah. Okay, so... Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice for the fans to enjoy.
Here's Mason now for Farnham. It could go all the way if Farnham can find the leveller here. Bowerman, who came on at half-time for Kai Tanner. Now it's Billy Clifford, the former Barnet man, trying to feed it through. Nice little clip on Mason onto the left side. Gets the ball into the box, it comes through, and it's a look of almost worry a little bit there by Matt Drage, the captain, but it was dealt with initially by Merstham. But it is a corner for Farnham over on this left side.
Yeah, Jadger got dragged right out of his position there. He was almost up towards the middle of the pitch when that little flick round the corner got Mason away. Thankfully, Charlie Stallard had the presence of mind to just come across and deal with that, but at the expense of a corner kick. Referee just spotting a little bit of argy-bargy inside the 6-yard box, just wants everyone to calm down a bit. There's a huge clutch of players around Will Huffer there, Ian.
They're standing on his toes, aren't they?
Classic.
In comes the ball. It's high, it's going to go all the way to the back post. It's headed away by the number 12, Olagbodi, but straight out again, and Bobby Joe Taylor racing after that ball. No time to spare. We are 62.5 minutes in to this Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. A strike from Corey Henry, the difference between the two. Merstham lead by a goal to nil, but it's Farnham who have the corner, headed away by Ollie Allen, who was the man who made the goal really by bringing the ball out of his own half, finding a nice pass to the left side. And it was Henry who converted, much to the joys of the Merstham fan camp behind the goal that is currently occupied by Michael Eacott.
So Town looking to build again. Sanders just drops it off Clifford, who dinks one over the top. Drage has got to come across some cover. That's good play by Bobby Joe Taylor just to get it under control. There's plenty for Bowerman to try and aim for as he delivers it up towards the back post area. Oh, look at Bodie, got half a clearance on it, but it's going to drop down for Dean. Town will probably want him more inside the area rather than out wide, I would say, but that's neat feet there.
Billy Clifford who's loading up, having a go. Dean almost trying to find his brother there, the two Deans.
And now Olulawal just couldn't get past Canane, but he's won his side of throw, and the pressure will dissipate a little bit for Merstham. But Town certainly, since going behind, their heads haven't dropped, and I think we're going to get another change on the far side, Ian.
Yeah, Farnham, I think they're going to make a double change here as well. It's the Owen Dean is going off.
Substitutions for Farnham Town in the 65th minute, leaving the field.
Oh, Ian, did you say you're a Leeds supporter at half-time?
Sorry, I am. Just let you know, Adam Liddell's coming on. Owen Dean has gone off. I only want to know if it's good news.
Well, it's only because I support Chelsea and we've got a big FA Cup final, semi-final, aren't we, at the weekend, which I'm not looking forward to.
Well, who knows? Just confirmation of changes. Daryl Sanders went off there, as did Owen Dean. I believe it was Rhys Murphy and Adam Liddell coming onto the pitch for Farnham Town. That's now 3 changes in total. Can it make a difference? Well, we're going to find out.
Stallard's long throw flicked on by Olugabodi. Merstham trying to get double their lead here with Olulawal. He's travelling across the pitch. He needs a pass. Allen's there, but now he finds the midfielder. Allen feeds it forwards. Kinder drops it off for Lawal. Neat and tidy for Merstham. Allen, and there was just a little clip in there. I think it was Lewis, the man adjudged to have made the foul, so Town will get a free kick. Yeah, sorry, mate, you were busy there, but yeah, big FA Cup semi-final coming up.
Yeah, it is quite a big one, isn't it? And although I don't want to spoil everything, I'm sure people already know, but of course Liam Rossini has been relieved of his duties this afternoon. He's no longer the Chelsea manager. So I'm a little bit disappointed, actually. I was kind of hoping he was going to stay in charge for that FA Cup semi-finals.
Oh, mate, well, yeah, I found out on my way over to Meadowbank tonight, actually, so it was a surprise, but not a surprise, let's put it that way.
Absolutely, yeah. Just confirm those substitutions for you. Then it is Rhys Murphy who's come onto the pitch for Farnham Town, and Adam Liddell as well, who started against Taunton on Monday night. Rhys Murphy is a 35-year-old striker on loan from Horsham, played for Brentford. Also played for Forest Green Rovers, Yeovil, Southend United. So plenty experience coming onto the pitch for Farnham. Will it make a difference? Farnham trying to get back into this one. Here's Mason on the left side. Puts it into the path of Murphy. Gives it to McKenzie. Trying to leave it. In the end, Merstham's staunch defence hold firm once again.
Wonderful pass by Allen to sweep it out to Lawal. He's 1-on-1 with Leggett. He's looking to take the centre-back on, and he's gone down. Free kick to the Moatsiders. This game's going from end to end, Ian. Thoroughly entertaining stuff, I've got to say.
It's brilliant, isn't it? And again, lovely attacking play from Merstham to get out of their box quickly. See the danger on the left-hand side, although, as we've seen so often in this game, Farnham very quick to get numbers back. And Ryan Canane just holding the centre-back position looks so strong and calm. But it is a free kick, now for Merstham. In a dangerous position, outside the box, who's going to be taking this?
Well, let me just say, the Rocket Man is standing there, but Matt Drage, even though he's a centre-back by trade, he's scored about half a dozen free kicks from this sort of range this season. So it's dealer's choice. Will it be the Rocket Man or will it be the skipper? Let's have a look.
Stepford, I can see your comments. Are you very ready? We're ready for this.
And it's gone short. Olugabodi's going to get it in low. It's been dealt with by the Town defence at the first time of asking.
Yeah, it's Jack Dean who got the crucial touch on to take it away.
Now Town look to break here, and Lewis has taken one for the team, as they say. That's going to be Merstham's first booking of the evening. The referee reaching into his pocket and, well, he's walking after Ryan Healy, but I think almost a case of mistaken identity there. But Rocket Man takes his booking, and that's one apiece now this evening.
Lee Lewis into the book there on for the challenge on Seb Bowerman. Here is Mason on the halfway line for Farnham Town. Leggett to Kinane. Is there a way back into this for Farnham Town? They trail by a goal to nil. It's the final of the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Has to be decided tonight. The ball goes through to Mackenzie. Murphy to Mackenzie. Clipped away. Great defending by Jadger there. Wow, wow, wow.
Fantastic defending by Jadger, but see the way Town cut their way through the Merstham ranks there. Little one-touch play, and Jadger, again, like he did at the end of the first half, put his body on the line and stretched, and Town have now got a corner kick. As I say, it's going to take a brave person to call this one come full time.
Well, it's Billy Clifford going over to take this. Bowerman is coming short, but I think Clifford wants to put it into the danger zone. Again, Will Huffer is having his toes stood on inside the box. It goes to the back post, it's into the back of the net, and Farnham level things up. Well, drink it in, Farnham Town fans. You got yourselves back level. 1-1 here in the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Now, I think
it was the captain, Ryan Kinane, who got the header. He was the one celebrating, but he was charging back to halfway because he wants to get on with it. Rather straightforward for Farnham in the end. A corner kick looped up to the back post, and if it was Kinane, he came in and just cushioned his header into the back of the net. Huffer, no chance. It's game on now. Merstham 1, Farnham Town 1.
Well, it's a beautiful goal, really. Into the box, exactly what you need to do. Something Arsenal have been doing all season, but it has paid dividends for Farnham Town. They are back level here. If it stays like this in 20 minutes' time, we will need a penalty shootout to decide the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup final.
But unlike Arsenal, there wasn't a lot of wrestling going on by the Farnham players, so credit to them.
And I can tell you, it's not Kinane. Jack Dean was the man who got his head onto it. The number 2, Jack Dean, with the goal for Farnham Town to level things up. And suddenly the atmosphere inside Meadowbank has ramped up. This matters tonight. Somebody is going home with a trophy. Somebody is going home empty-handed. Right now, it's impossible to call. These two sides locked together at 1 apiece. Both goals coming in the second half.
Merstham with a throw now, level with the 18-yard box. Drage and Jadger have both come up. Charlie Stallard has got a long throw on him. We've already seen it in this game. And the pair of them have gone up towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Drage will try and get underneath it. He has got there, and Ecott claims it almost off the head of Corey Henry. Great goalkeeping by the Town number 1.
Yeah, indeed. He's a brave goalkeeper as well, Michael Ecott. Big Michael Ecott. It's been a big miss for Bracknell Town, but a huge asset for Farnham this season. We have 19 minutes to go here of the 90. Mason with the ball for Farnham. Here's Seb Bowerman, former Bracknell captain, of course. To Kinane. Got a little bit of space to maybe take the ball forward. Here is Jack Dean, the goal scorer. His brother Owen has just gone off the pitch. This is Taylor put into the box. Murphy was there waiting. Here's Mackenzie trying to get something on it. Merstham managed to clear it to the Merstham goal scorer, Corey Henry. Healy does well to win the ball and hold on to possession, but are absolutely swamped over on that far side. I think it's Lowell over there did really well to draw in the challenge and actually win the throw-in right on the halfway line over on the far side in front of the dugouts.
Just looking at the Merstham bench, if they were thinking about making a change or two, Finley Johnson, another wide man, a bit like Olu Lowell, good on the ball, lots of pace. Billy Oram, also central midfielder, but he can unlock a door from 50 yards. Some of the passes I've seen him do, he could be another option.
And
but
look at
Drage at the other end, though, dusts about, gets it back to Huffer. Seen him do that a lot, and the Merstham skipper stayed down. Don't know if he took a little whack as he fell, or maybe he's grazed himself on the artificial surface maybe, but the referee's waved on the physio. So little break in play.
Well, that was Rhys Murphy in his 30s. He's still got plenty of pace in those legs, hasn't he?
Certainly has. Drage had to be at full stretch to get that. But I've seen that a lot this season. Matt Drage very comfortable going back to his own goal and plonking headers to his goalkeeper. But looks like he just took a bit of a whack there. So Ryan Valentine's come on to administer some due care. But yeah, just looking at the Merstham bench, there are options. Jude Malloy as well. He can play left back, left wing. So we shall see. But we've got a big 15, 16 minutes coming up here at Meadowbank.
I'll tell you what, this is why we absolutely love football. It doesn't matter the level, it doesn't matter if it's the top flight or non-league football, the drama, the excitement. It's a script that just cannot be written until it plays out right in front of you. It is 1-1 here in the final of the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. If it stays like this, we're heading to a penalty shootout. In that live chat, everybody, you can see all the comments. Let us know your thoughts on proceedings so far. We're in the 74th minute here. Keep those comments coming in. We want to hear from you, James.
Just looking at that replay there, you can see that it was Dean that got the header. Actually, it's because Canane ran off with his arm up in the air, and I thought he wanted to get on with it, but the ball to the back post. It was a free header, really. Dean did really well to just guide it goalwards, and as Canane, you can just see going off of your screen there, raised his arm. That's what caught my attention. Drage still getting some attention down there on the floor. He's an old warhorse, Matt Drage. He's just recently, this is his 101st appearance for Merstham. He went 100 up in that 7-2 victory against East Grinstead on Saturday, and it's going to take a hell of a lot more than a little bash to get him off the pitch, although he is walking a bit gingerly, and he's already got a face mask on.
Yeah,
so,
he's back on his feet. He's taking the face mask off, actually, isn't he? And I think it might be a change coming up for Merstham. James, also got a little pause in play. Have you ever been to Farnham?
I was trying to think about this on my way over, actually. I don't believe I've ever been, no.
Well, obviously I know the town very well. As I said a couple of times, my dad lives in the town, so I go, well, a lot, quite a bit. Did you know, though, the village of Badshot Lee, which is just the neighbouring village, the woolly mammoth tusk was found there. Did you know that?
I did not. That? What, found today?
No, not today. Not today. About 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, right.
And there's been a few famous faces from Bracknell.
Go on, lay some
Britain's first Formula One world champion, Mike Hawthorne, lived in Farnham from 2 years on. In fact, there's still a garage with the Hawthorne name right by the train tracks as you go up. I think it's not Castle Street, I can't remember the name of the road. But the Hawthorne garage is still there. England cricketer Graham Thorpe was born in Farnham as well. So plenty of things. In fact, Bill Maynard, the actor from Heartbeat, he also appeared in some of the Carry On films, was also born in Farnham.
Oh, Greengrass.
It is green grass.
Do you want to buy a lawnmower?
Yeah, it is green grass from Heartbeat. Corner for Farnham. Let's get back into it. The referee has blown up. He's not happy. And possession is going to swap back. Big thank you to our officials as well tonight. Referee Adam Marchant, assisted by Joe Wright and Patrick Joliffe. For fourth official, Tom Berry, doing a fine job. We really do appreciate it. Big thank you to all the Specsavers mascots that we've seen as well, and all the volunteers and the Surrey FA for putting on all of these wonderful finals. This is, of course, one of the showpiece events. We're only halfway through, though, all of their County Cup finals at a number of different age groups also.
Matt Drage has come back onto the pitch, so he's all right to continue. Merstham back up to a full complement, but it's Farnham Town in possession. Merstham puts it into the channel, well tipped by Murphy. Just couldn't get it under control, though, but it does break for Liddell. And the referee's pulled the game back. I think Charlie Stallard, the man, penalised, and he's earned himself a booking as well. So that's two apiece now.
Yeah, I thought it was Ollie Allen tugging the shirt, but I could be wrong, to be fair. I glanced up, actually, looking down at some notes. But can't have really too many arguments that the shirt tug was fairly blatant. Here's an opportunity now for Farnham. And look, it's Billy Clifford, who I think really is quite keen to take this. Rhys Murphy just gives the ball to Clifford. As we said, Billy Clifford, plenty of experience in his legs as well. The 33-year-old had his youth at your club, Chelsea.
Ah, good lad, good lad.
I know him from his time at Boreham Wood as well. Also played for the likes of Walsall, Crawley, Hampton, Waterlooville, Wealdstone. As I've said, Barnet joined from Farnborough.
I've got to say, given the fact that they have played, well, this is their 9th game since the 1st of April, the Town players aren't looking too fatigued, so we could have a barnstorming last 12-13 minutes here, and that's starting with this free kick.
Well, I have to say, I think Farnham are looking a little bit more energetic. Free kick for Farnham, almost dead centre. Billy Clifford to take it. He goes for goal, and it just goes wide of the post.
And Merstham might have a problem here because Will Huffer didn't really extend himself for that, and he's gone down on his haunches and he hasn't moved. Merstham don't have Sam Allen on the bench, who's the regular sub-goalkeeper. But that was mighty close from Billy Clifford, though. As you say, all that experience there. And he almost used it to curl it in beyond the left-hand upright as we look. I think Huffer wouldn't have got there.
Well, he's done something, Will Huffer. Let's hope he is okay. We never want to see a player go down hurt, a goalkeeper for Merstham. So you're saying options on the bench then for Merstham when it comes to between the sticks are zero?
Well, yes, I mean, I'm thinking about it now. Maybe the captain, maybe Dragey might go in, sacrifice himself and don the gloves. Maybe that would be my first option. But yeah, looking around.
Don't forget, we might have a penalty shootout. In fact, we are 11 minutes away from a penalty shootout. So not having a goalkeeper, a recognised goalkeeper, could be the undoing here of Merstham.
Stay tuned, folks, because this is going to get very lively if that happens.
Stay tuned indeed. Yes, Will Huffer will do everything he can to try and continue. Massive thank you to all of you for watching as well. We really do appreciate it. Do keep those comments coming in the live chat. We're live on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, just to make sure you keep up to speed with all of the Surrey Cup finals that happen. You never know, a local team to you might be competing in one of the age category county cup finals. Best place to find out is with the Surrey FA on the YouTube channel or at the website surreyfa.com. We're also live at Live Sport Now on YouTube. Please hit that like button and subscribe button, and on my Twitter page, or X as it's now known, at Ian Waterhouse1. Thank you to all of you for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Lots of you watching tonight. The drama unfolding as we move into the final 10 minutes of the 90 here at Meadowbank. The final of the Surrey Senior Cup has to be decided tonight. There's no extra time. So if it stays like this, it will be a penalty shootout to decide this one between Merstham and Farnham.
Merstham just doing some defensive work here, but Town looking to keep on the front foot. The ball in central midfield now. Merstham doing well to force their opponents back, but it's been swept out here to Mason. Mason looking to take on Ollie Kinder. Goes on the outside. He's got options left and right, but he's gone for Barrowman instead, who travels infield. He's running to traffic. Lawal needs to protect this now. He does.
Did well. It was a half attempt by Henry, really, to get the ball back, but Lawal's come away with it. He's one of the most lively players for Merstham, the number 11, Lawal.
Pinging around the UK again. Ian, a shout out to some watchers down in Cornwall. Big shout out to Jill, Paul, Charlotte and little baby Ernie, who is cheering Merstham on with his 1-year-old lungs. He's doing really well. Good
stuff. Could be a young Merstham fan for life there. Could be about to watch him lift a trophy. You never know.
That's the way to seal the deal, isn't it?
Well, yeah. We've got a Merstham player down on the ground, I can see. I'm not quite sure who it is, James. You're relying on your expertise here a little bit.
I think it's Dapo Olagabodi who went down, took a heavy knock. He's back up on his feet now, but as I say, there's a ready-made replacement if Merstham need to, with Finley Johnson. You could certainly fill that void on the left-hand side. You know Finley Johnson? You know who his father is?
Mr. Johnson.
Indeed. Ex-Premier League striker.
Premier League striker?
Yeah.
Oh, Crystal Palace.
Go on.
Andy.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah. That's it.
I thought you were going to say Seth Johnson because he played for Leeds. Seth Johnson, but he was a midfielder, so not a striker.
No. You got it right first time.
Just a quick reminder of the routes to the final for these two teams. In fact, we'll come back to that in a minute because Merstham now having the ball inside the Farnham half. Players on the overlap on the left. No way through this time.
Ollie Allen looking for a teammate, lifts it up into Henry, needs to protect it. He turns, but he's only run into traffic, so now Mason will bring the ball away for Farnham. Brings it up to halfway, chips it forward into the feet of Murphy. Does well to hold off the attentions of Jaja. Just sweeps it out to the far side now. Town neat and tidy in possession.
And this is game 33 of the 2025-26 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Farnham coming through games against Epsom, Kingstonian, 2-2 Mitcham, and Sutton United, that penalty shootout, of course, in the semi-finals. Now looking to try and avoid a shootout here and claim a winner, but Huffer gets the ball back. Good to see him back on his feet. For Merstham,
oh look,
it's been
he's gone
victories.
down, he's signalled that he needs to go off, and now Huffer's down as well. It's all falling apart a little bit for the Moatsiders here, but Olugabode is signalling he needs to come off. Finley Johnson or Jude Malloy to fill that void down the left, we shall see. But unfortunate end of the evening for the Merstham wide man.
Well, I thought it's Farnham who have played 6 games in 12 days, not Merstham here.
You're quite right, Ian. You're quite right, actually. They're dropping like flies a bit out there in the amber and black, aren't they?
It looks, Farnham look completely fresh, like they've had a week off, but they certainly haven't. They were in action on Monday night against Taunton down in Somerset as well. It wasn't even a home game.
Honestly, fair play, and especially to any fans that made that trip as well. Well done to you if you're here tonight, or if you're watching at home on the live stream. We don't blame you. We won't hold it against you. Just hope you're in a nice warm bubble bath with a glass of something cold, enjoying the final of the Surrey Senior Cup, sponsored by Specsavers here at Meadowbank.
I want, in that live chat, I want to hear from your Merstham fans. Are you going to the Crowborough Athletic game this Saturday? It's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Farnham fans, are you making a trip down to Tiverton? We want to hear from you.
And Merstham have made their first change of the evening, and it is Jude Malloy that has come on for Olugabode. So Malloy and Stallard can quite easily flip-flop between left back and left wing. Jude Malloy has been out for a long time with injury, but he came back and made an appearance in the semi-final last week, and then was missing for East Grinstead, and now he's back for today. I think he only does cup semi-finals and finals, Ian. Just comes for the big occasions, you know. He's
one of those players, isn't he? Turns up for the big games. Well, we're about to find out if he is going to turn up for this one.
He's a good lad, Jude.
We have just over 5 minutes to go before we head to penalties to decide this one.
Here is Malloy looking to get on the end of that long cross, and he's clattered straight into Dean. A grand welcome to the game, and the referee has, what's he given, just the throw, or?
Well, he's going over first to make sure Jack Dean, of course the goal scorer for Farnham, is okay, and I think he's just let it go. It did look, I don't even think they actually necessarily collided. You know, sometimes it's more the anticipation causes you to go down rather than the actual collision.
I did think that there was contact, to be fair. So,
okay, we just had the official attendance come through as well, and I've got to give an awful lot of credit to James. You said it was 950. I said it's going to top 1,000. Well, we're both sort of right. It's 969. 969 people packed inside Meadowbank for this fun. It feels like more, actually.
It does, and it sounds like more as well, more importantly. So fair play to both sets of fans for making it a real occasion.
Here's Mason. Clifford back to Bowerman now. We are moving into the late stages of this game. 1-1 here. Canane. You sense if a goal comes from either side, surely it'll be the winner. I've seen Farnham score late against Havant and Waterlooville not so long ago. Can they do something similar here against Merstham and claim their first ever Surrey Senior Cup? Or can Merstham go up the other end and do something magical and make it win number 4?
Bowerman back on the ball, the substitute who came on at half-time. Now Clifford in possession. Town looking the more likely at the moment. Clifford just runs into a bit of traffic, but he's kept hold of the ball, gets it out wide. Malloy just doing his best to try and shut off the channel.
It's Taylor, low drive into the box, Stallard clears.
Henry can't get on the end of it, but Healy's there this time as well, but Henry not the out ball at the moment. Canane getting his body in front, and he's won the ball back as well for Town. Little ripple of applause. It's been dinked over the top looking for Murphy. Drage got his head on it, didn't know where it was going to land. And Lewis dithered.
Yeah, caught in possession there, Mason. Great work by Liddell to win it back and get it into the path of Mason, who, unfortunately for Farnham, loses out straight away to the number 2, Ollie Kinder. Here's Bowerman. He can strike them, can set Bowerman, and he has a go. And we sort of fly that one headed over.
Tell you what, a little bit of extra dip on that, and I think Huffer would have been more worried. It was a good effort by Bowerman. And as you quite rightly say, we've got about 2 minutes of normal time remaining. We shall see what referee Merchant will put on top of that. But one slip or one piece of magic or one haphazard pass could unlock this final and gift the trophy to either side.
If anybody is interested, I can tell you it's Bournemouth 1, Leeds 1.
We're not interested in that, mate, it's all right.
No one's interested except me. I can tell you who would be interested is I'm a Leeds fan because my dad was born and bred in Leeds. However, he spent the last 25 years living in Farnham. So,
oh, did he? You haven't mentioned that tonight.
So I haven't mentioned it,
no.
so I thought I'd mention it. You're the Merstham link here, I'm the Farnham link. But, and the neutral link for me as well, I've got to be honest.
And me as well. It's been a thoroughly entertaining game. Rach does well to step away from Murphy, just trips him over. Cheap free kick. About a minute and a half of normal time remaining, and I don't have any relatives that live in Merstham.
Do you have any relatives live in Farnham? Because I do. I don't know if I've mentioned.
It's like top trumps. You've won, mate. You won.
Oh, turned into that guy I never wanted to be.
Stallard underneath that long clearance by Equalizer.
Let me ask you a question, actually, in all honesty here, because I was just been thinking about this. For Farnham Town, if they go on to win this trophy and then win promotion into the National League South, it will be the greatest season in the club's history.
Yep.
For Merstham, if they go on to win this, it's a solid 10th place finish, no matter what happens on Saturday in the Isthmian South East Division. Where does this campaign rank for Merstham?
Well, I think I'm okay in saying this because Jamie de Cruz has said it a lot over the past month or two, but I think they're going to be a little bit disappointed with it. The league campaign didn't quite pan out as well as it did last season when we reached the playoffs. We lost in the semi-finals to Sittingbourne. But yeah, I think it was slightly disappointing. So if we can get our hands on the cup, that will really lift everyone just at the crucial end of the season.
Yeah, Farnham's rise has been quite remarkable. Lovely to see.
Now here's
as
Lawal,
well.
sorry, just to break off.
Oh,
Great save. Good save by Ecott, down low at his feet. Lawal was the man who broke in.
10 minutes have been added on.
10 minutes.
Our fourth official, Tom Berry, has shown the board, and we have 10 minutes of added time.
I can't believe that. Although, to be fair, when you add up all the little niggly injuries, etc., and the substitutions, I suppose 10 minutes is probably conservative.
Well, it's probably not far off right, although looking around the ground here, there's a few exasperated faces.
Malloy's put that in towards the back post. Jadger's underneath it, just couldn't get anything on the ball. The centre-back squad keep it live now for Merstham. Goes short into Lewis. And the pair of them conspiring to try and work some space. Lewis, can he turn and get a cross in? Lovely feet from Lewis. Just couldn't get away from his man. Good tackle.
What a tackle, wasn't it?
Good tackle.
Right place, right time, beautiful stuff.
Malloy underneath that one, but Town again get the ball under control. Liddell.
Oh, look at Bowerman screaming for it on his left side. He's going to have to get himself back onside, which he now does. And that was Dean charging forward, goes down under the challenge. What's the referee going to do?
Lawal's
here's a yellow card.
Yes, a yellow card for Lawal. Again, I said it earlier, but there's that old taking one for the team there, I think, because Dean looked like he was busting a gut to get away. And this late stage, well, you say late stage, still 8.5 minutes to go, but you don't really want to let players have a free run down the wing in a cup final especially.
Well, it has certainly come alive in this second half. It was a solid opening 45 minutes, wasn't it? But we're seeing a true energetic cup final in the second set. We are 91.5 in. We are going to go to at least 100 minutes here. The ball comes into the box. It's Clifford trying to chase after it. Lowell goes down under the challenge, wins a free kick for Merstham deep inside their own half.
Have you got another 8.5 minutes in you,
I could keep going for another half hour, but there is no extra time. So we will go to a penalty shootout if in 8 minutes' time this is how it ends. And I kind of almost feel that penalties are such a harsh way to do. I was actually doing commentary for the Soccer Federation. It's this six-a-side tournament. And 2 quarter-final games that I did went to a penalty shootout, but not a standard penalty shootout. You remember the old Legends football? Similar sort of pitch size, a bit like an ice hockey sort of pitch. But the penalties were taken, started at the halfway line, 1-on-1 v the keeper. He got 10 seconds to score.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maybe we could do something, you know, something similar like that, 2v2 or something.
I'll tell you what, that would be good for commentators, I feel, because penalty shootouts are dramatic, but for us it's like player runs up and kicks the ball, does it go in or not, you know? But if they're doing a little dribble, 10 seconds banter, I reckon that could be quite
dramatic,
fun, you know?
isn't it? Or maybe make it 11 or 10 minutes. Every minute a player has to come off from either side.
Blimey. There might be some out there that would relish that, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, but
breather.
you're guaranteed only 10 minutes. First to score
What
wins.
a pass that is by Ollie Allen, by the way, just to get Kinder. There is a football game going on, folks, don't worry. Lee Lewis turns it into the mix, away by Canane. Still inside the town box, though. Lewis challenging Mason for it, but the fullback wins out. Only finds Healy, now Kinder, and it's away again.
It's Mackenzie who hooks the ball away. Murphy chasing after it, headed by Jaja. Here is Murphy. He does have, I think it's Taylor over on the right side. Lovely ball, and now Farnham getting bodies forward. Liddell's in the box, Murphy's there, Bowman is there as well. The ball comes in, this time it goes all the way across, and it's going to run out of play over on this left side for a throw for Merstham.
It's a shame from Town's perspective that they didn't work that a bit quicker, because Bowman was on this near side, all on his own, screaming for the ball as he ran into the box, but Merstham managed to get their shape back just in time. And the cross was obviously overhit, but by that point, Bowerman had already travelled towards the 6-yard box.
This is absolutely breathless. Breathtaking, breathless. I don't want it to end, but it is going to end very soon indeed, and it might well be from the penalty spot. Mackenzie to Murphy. Hooks it into the path of Clifford. It's still Billy Clifford. Dean is waiting. Shouts of handball. Referee waves it away.
The while now looking to put Canane under pressure. The centre-back does well to get ahead on it, though.
He did well not to head it back to Ecott as well, because he wouldn't have been able to get enough momentum on it, and wow would have been away.
Yes, quite possibly with his pace for sure, but just sense the tide has turned in favour of Town here. They're certainly finishing the end of the second half very strongly. We've still got over 5 minutes of added time remaining. Mason now travelling up towards the edge of the 18-yard box, just checks back. Now here's the out ball. The cross goes in.
It's down by Murphy.
Healy has to get half a boot on the ball. Henry out there doing some defensive duties.
Well, it just goes to show how much we know, because we thought this would go the other way. The shot, long-range shot comes in, and Mackenzie's a little bit frustrated, the number 21 for Farnham. He wanted the ball on this left side. But as I was saying, commentators, we know absolutely nothing, because we thought this would go the other way. We thought with the sheer volume of games that Farnham have been playing, they would be the ones to tire. They haven't at all. In fact, if anything, it looks like Merstham will be the happier right now to take this to a penalty shootout.
They have looked fresh since the break. Whoever that was in chat who said that they're a second half team were not wrong at all. And yeah, Merstham, although to be fair, they've had a couple of breakaways in added time as well, but they do look like they're on the ropes just slightly, and they need to get hold of the ball and maybe have a spell of possession, because Town are certainly turning the screw.
Yeah, that was a lazy challenge really by Corey Henry on Billy Clifford, and now Farnham can break over on this right side with Dean pushing it through to Taylor. Back to Dean on the right side. We have got less than 4 to go with the 10 added on by our referee Adam Merchant.
Now Merstham can break here. Olu Lawal taking the ball over halfway. He's got Henry to his right. Kinder joining in as well. It's still Olu Lawal. Plays it through for Kinder. Just couldn't get there ahead of his man. Good covering back. But Merstham have a throw deep inside enemy territory.
Corey Henry's just looking a little bit tired at the minute.
He's not long come back from an injury, to be fair. He played in the semi-final last week. That was his first full run out for a while, and he didn't get any minutes on Saturday because Jamie didn't want to risk him.
Is he a mean penalty taker? Do you think that's why he stayed on the pitch?
He's good from the spot. I've seen him score penalties. Matt Drage as well is very good. As I say, when we beat Whiteleaf in the quarter-final, it was on penalties and we put all 5 away. So we've got a bit of pedigree, but we've still got 3 minutes here. So let's see if either side can conjure up a winner from somewhere.
Well, both these sides have won a penalty shootout in this competition so far this season. It's not over yet, just over 2.5 minutes of the 10 to go. And James is getting nervous just off to my right here. It is a throw though for Merstham deep inside the Farnham half. The seconds are ebbing away here into the floodlights. It comes down, it's whipped high and over by the number 8 of Ollie Allen.
Yeah, good endeavour by Ollie Allen. He's got 2 goals to his name this season. That one wasn't really anywhere near going in, but just a little bit nervy for Town there. And quick stat for you, Ian, that's Merstham's first effort off target, 98 minutes on the clock.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair enough, you're the stats man. And you've got the magic buttons over there and doing it all. I'm very impressed indeed by your work tonight. James, thank you for joining us as well. It's not over yet, of course, though. Here is Billy Clifford. Farnham with possession, but in their own half. The long ball, trying to find Little.
Dre just to deal with it, and he's let it run. Huffer manages to claim it and keep it in play.
Oh, he did well, did Huffer, didn't he, to keep that one in?
He did very well. I hope he didn't overextend himself, because he's already gone down a couple of times. And
Drager's gone down again, hasn't he? He's limping quite badly here.
And that's Huffer just boots the ball out of play because Drager's gone down. Huffer's in a bit of pain as well.
Yeah, we are about to see a change, I think, for Merstham. I can see a player just in the dugout, stripped into the full kit.
It's a real shame if Drage has to go off, because he is deadly from 12 yards, I've got to say. He would be a big miss if it does go to pens.
Well, a shout from the Merstham fans behind the goal off to right as Merstham are massive everywhere we go. It has been a good atmosphere inside Meadowbank as we move into minute 100 of this game. 10 minutes was the signal from our 4th official of time added on.
That was good.
Maybe we might get an extra minute or 2 out of it.
Shout out to Leggett there, because Corey Henry would have been through one-on-one if he didn't get that right, and he did really well, the defender.
Here's Mason. Maybe with time, one last chance here for Farnham Town. Ball was with Billy Clifford now. It's Bowerman. Dispossessed. Is there time? Just get it forward, really, for Merstham. It's slipped by Healy.
There wasn't really an out ball for Healy. He did have a look, but no one was making a forward run. He's won a throw this time, though, which will do. And that could be all she wrote.
Well, all eyes on the referee. The whistle. It's going to be a change.
Billy Oram looks like coming on for Merstham. It looks like a double change, actually. I can see 2 amber shirts down there.
Yes, I'm just trying to see the number on the back. I think it's Paris Hamilton Downs, the number 18, who might be about to come on as well. Confirmation, yeah, Billy Oram onto the pitch for Merstham. But still, Matt Drager stays on. He wants to take a penalty, I think.
I would imagine that's the reason why. He's probably looked at the clock and thought, if I can just get through the next 90 seconds or so, I can take a penalty. But a long throw goes up to Lawal, who gets it neatly under control. Still full of running on Lawal, surrounded by Town players.
I have to say, Lawal has impressed for Merstham. I'm going to ask you for your player of the match, James.
Let's get the whistle first, and I'll come back to you on that one, mate. I've got to cogitate. I wasn't expecting that question.
It could change as well. You never know.
That's
a last second winner can often do that, can't it?
This is very true.
In the comments, in the live chat, everybody, thank you for watching. Over 500 of you right now tuning in. Who has been your player of the match? Let us know in that comment section. That's just on the Surrey FA. We're also live on Live Sport now on YouTube as well, and on X on my Twitter account at IanWaterhouse1. Thank you to all of you for watching, joining us this evening. We really do appreciate it. Do not go anywhere, because unless this goes in for Merstham, we are going to a penalty shootout. This will surely be the last attempt of the game. Another change for Merstham now. Is that Malloy who's just gone off? Jude Malloy?
It looked like it, didn't it?
Because he only came on in the second half.
I was going to say, he is struggling with an injury, but it looks like it has. Finley Johnson is the man who's entered the fray. Yeah, I was too busy waiting for the throw to come in, which gets launched up now by Kinder, but that won't reach a teammate.
Away by Mason. All eyes on the referee, but the ball comes back in again.
That's off the head of Drage. It didn't really go anywhere purposeful.
And that's it. Well, as if it wasn't dramatic enough. Merstham and Farnham Town, after 112 minutes, cannot be separated, which means the final of the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup goes straight to a penalty shootout. There is no extra time, we go immediately to a penalty shootout to decide this one. And James, this is going to be very dramatic indeed. Do not go anywhere, everybody. We'll bring you the shootout. We'll bring you the trophy lift live as well. But we are going to go a little bit deeper into this Wednesday night here in Surrey.
It's going to be past my bedtime.
It was past my bedtime about 2 hours ago. Everybody in that live chat, let us know, what have you made of this game? It has been two brilliant sides going toe-to-toe. Only one way to decide this, a penalty shootout. We will go through some of the formalities, and very shortly we'll get this underway. I just want to see, will we be able to show me the highlights? Let me just see if I can get a thumbs up from our director. And here we go. There we, just like that, magic stuff. I'll let you enjoy some of the highlights from the game so far. We'll be back very shortly for the penalty shootout. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, City is still only winning 1-0.
Numbers have been really good tonight. Really good.
Really?
Yeah, really close. This one. Well, there you go. That is what we're about to try and decide who's going to win, but it's going to come from the penalty spot. Got to say, the numbers of you watching tonight is fantastic. Thank you to all of you. It could be one of the biggest ones we've ever had on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. We've brought you the last few finals live.
The two goalkeepers there just sharing a moment. It's the goalkeepers union, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of a free hit for goalkeepers in penalty shootouts. If you don't save any, no one really blames you, but you can make yourself a real hero by just keeping one of those balls out.
Absolutely. Hanny Lou 83 says, come on Farnham. Let us know, show your messages of support. And I just want to say thank you to you as well, James. You got me out of jail there because I really needed to cough. You took over whilst I was doing it.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
No, well, you're here for a little bit more than that. But and you're going to stay with us a little bit later as well. The Merstham fans are bouncing behind the goal, I imagine. And they are going to take it off to our right. We've got both Merstham fans in the left side of the stand. We've got both Merstham and Farnham fans in the Dorking Window Company family stand.
I was going to say there's a big like a flock of wildebeests like just travelling down, fans just running to get behind that goal now. But obviously Merstham must have won the toss and elected to take the kicks mostly in front of where their fans are. So here we go. A few boos ringing out as the first Farnham Town player steps up. It's going to be Bobby Joe Taylor, who used to ply his trade here at Meadowbank, as we've said throughout the evening. It's Will Huffer, ex-Leeds United.
Indeed, and it is Taylor against Huffer. The first penalty here in this final. Here's Joe Taylor, former Dorking man. He steps up. Oh, and he scores, powers it into the bottom right-hand corner. And in the first spot kick, it is converted, and it is a slight advantage to Farnham Town.
Absolutely no messing about there, was it? It powerfully struck, left-footed into the bottom corner. And my young son is learning, well, not learning, but he's playing football now. He's only 9 years old, and the coaches always say, hit into the corner, low and hard. You've always got a chance.
Well, here's your captain, Matt Drager. This is the reason he stayed on the pitch. I think if this had been a regular game, he would have been taken off. Oh, cool, calm, down the centre. Wow. It could have gone so wrong, but it went so right.
Matt Drage, there you go. I told you, comfortable from 12 yards, and my word, he made it look really comfortable, didn't he?
One penalty apiece and 1-1, and now it's Billy Clifford to step up for Farnham Town. I'm looking at both dugouts as well, Merstham. All got their arms around each other. It's Clifford against Hoffer. Long run up for Billy Clifford, former Barnet man.
Little stutter.
Oh,
just squeezed it in.
It did need a bit of woodwork, but it goes into the back of the net. Hoffer went the right way, reaching for it, unable to keep it out. And Farnham lead 2-1, but now it's Ryan Healy for Merstham's second penalty.
Told you, didn't I? Corners. Couldn't keep it out. But yes, Ryan Healy steps up for Merstham now. So stepping up for Merstham now, the responsibility falls to Charlie Stallard, the left back who's been with the club for about a month and a half now, and acquitted himself really well. Here comes Stallard, left-footed, finds the bottom corner and keeps it going at 3 apiece.
Yeah, 3-3 there. I think we might have actually just lost a little bit of, we might have missed one of those penalties there, but I can tell you it's 3-3 here. And here is Reece Murphy for Farnham, 3-3 in this shootout.
No one wants to go home. Murphy, little stutter, and he beats the dive of Huffer.
Farnham 4, Merstham 3 here.
Now here comes Billy Oram. He's only been on the pitch about 90 seconds, so he's not going to be warmed up, but I've seen him take a penalty before. He knows how to stick them away. We shall see what unfolds here. The drama palpable in the Surrey Senior Cup Final 2026. Oram, cool as you like. Barely a run up, tucked it away, and we're deadlocked at 4-4.
Well, 4 penalties apiece. All 4 scored for each team. All 8 penalties conceded. Scored. That now means we go to sudden death.
Well, if Mason misses, then Merstham have a chance to win it.
Yeah, so it's sudden death now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I thought that was only after all 5 penalties have been taken.
Well, it doesn't really matter now. Miss and the other team scoring, it's all over. Technically, it's sudden death. Here's Mason. Oh, and Huffer got something on it.
Clipped in off the post. Mason's heart would have been in his mouth there, but he did find the back of the net, and that means Farnham have scored all 5 of their penalties.
Well, this is it then. Merstham have to score.
It's Corey Henry, the goal scorer.
Well, this has to go in. Otherwise, Farnham will win their first ever Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Corey Henry against Michael Ecott has to score for us to continue in this shootout. Now it's really dramatic. Now the pressure is on. Corey Henry. Silence. Oh, and it's saved! Michael Ecott saves it! And Farnham Town are the 2026 Specsavers Surrey FA Senior Cup winners. And it's the heroics of Michael Ecott who makes the save in the penalty shootout. It's finished 1-1 after 90 minutes. But Farnham win the penalty shootout 5-4. And Farnham have done it. They win their first ever Surrey Senior Cup. They were beaten finalists 2 years ago, but now they claim the prize in a season that could be their greatest ever. Well, James, I know you're in the Merstham camp a little bit of a disappointed look on your face, but it has been a superb final. 2 sides going toe-to-toe, battling it out. And somebody had to win, somebody had to lose.
As always with football, Ian, you're exactly right. You know, someone's going to be leaving disappointed, and unfortunately it's the Moatsiders this evening. But what a great advert for Surrey football it really was. Farnham, you know, like we said all evening, they should have been run off their feet by the time the second half started. All the games they've had to play, they kept going and going and going, and they held their nerve the most in the penalty shootout as well. But I mean, 9 converted penalties. I feel for Corey Henry. I know he'll be dwelling on that a little bit, but he's had a really great season.
He's had a good game as well. It's sort of the last 20 minutes, he's starting to look a little bit tired, but let's not forget, it was him who put Merstham 1-0 up.
Absolutely. Great endeavour by Ollie Allen. The ball out to Ollie Lawal, and he just fed it into the feet of Henry. Little touch and spin, and what a banger to beat Ecott. But I take my hat off to Farnham Town. You can see why they're second in their division and why they've won tonight. You know, they were very impressive, and Merstham gave their all and just came up short right at the last knock-ins, but can't fault their effort either. It's been a thoroughly entertaining game, and I've got to say, Ian, thank you for having letting me come up alongside you on the gantry. It's been a fantastic evening.
All I can say is you've made my job so much easier, James. Thank you so much, because I haven't had to talk through all of it. So thank you for joining us. Really do appreciate it. James, I know you're going to head down and go interview Jamie De Cruz, the manager for Merstham, very shortly. So we'll let you head off and go do that. I'm going to stay live for the trophy lift for Farnham. Do not go anywhere. Stay with us for just a little bit longer. We're going to watch this trophy lift very shortly. Right now, Farnham are in a huddle. Paul Johnson just chatting to his victorious Farnham Town side. It's a first ever Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup victory for Farnham Town. And in a minute, they are going to lift the trophy. First up, Merstham will come and get their runners up medals. A big thank you again to all of you for tuning in whilst we just wait and go through some of the formalities. Just a very quick reminder, of course. Enjoy the scenes, though, as you're seeing it. Remember, the Surrey FA has launched the teeing up tomorrow's game, the Charity Golf Day, taking place on Wednesday, the 13th of May at Perford Lakes Golf Club. Surrey FA, or if you want to compete, or you just want to turn out, it's £5 for spectators. There is a charity auction and a 2-course dinner. It's just £40 for that. Well, great scenes here. So nice to see. And look at what it means to the Farnham Town supporters here inside Meadowbank. We had 112 minutes of on-field action, but it came down to a penalty shootout in the end. 1-1 after 112 minutes. Farnham Town winning the shootout 5-4, and they still have a playoff campaign to look forward to in the Southern Premier League. Well, Farnham fans, what does that mean to you? Right, James, you're back with us, James.
I'm back.
He's not gone yet. He's decided to stick around with us. Appreciate it.
No worries. I've decided that my man of the match is going to go to, and I made this decision before the shootout, but to Michael Ecott. I think he's had a really good evening at Meadowbank tonight. He made 2 superb saves in the first half to keep the scoreline blank, and he's obviously come up trumps to save the 5th penalty as well. So my man of the match is Farnham Town's Michael Ecott.
Well said indeed. Thank you very much. I don't think it's official, the official man of the match by us, but it's our choice anyway. So, and I can't disagree with you there. We're just going through some of the formalities. We'll stay quiet and listen to the presentation.
please give a big round of applause for Merstham FC.
So our runners-up, Merstham, going to receive their medals from our delegates here at Surrey FA. And certainly played their part in a thrilling final here tonight. A bit disappointed, dejected looking faces. We've still got a game to play this Saturday, but it's a bit of a dead rubber for them against Crowborough. Can't finish any higher than 10th, can't finish any lower than 10th in the Isthmian South East Division. But they get their runners-up medals here on the pitch at Meadowbank. Stepford CWMEA says kit. I can't find it actually in my messages, so I don't think I've received it, or at least I can't find it. I'm really sorry about that, but we are moments away from the big moment for Farnham Town. They've never ever done this before in the club's history. Formed in 1906, and this will be the first time they've ever lifted this trophy. Now it is the turn of Farnham Town. They will get their winners' medals. It's just a bit of debate as to who's going to lead them up. And the players give a round of applause to the vocal Farnham support right in front of our position here. Converted all 5 of their penalties in the shootout. And Michael Ecott in the pink, the goalkeeper, making the crucial save. And it kept Corey Henry out and handed Farnham the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Oh, Stepford, I've just seen the kit as well. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I've just found it. Looks really good. Thank you very much. Well, there is your captain, Ryan Kinane, at the end. He receives his medal. And Farnham fans, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. And we're going to bring you that trophy lift. Farnham Town. Ryan Kinane, the captain, goes to get the trophy. And for the first time in the club's history, Farnham Town are going to lift the 2026 Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup. Farnham Town are the champions here at Meadowbank. And look at what it means. It could prove to be the club's greatest in their history. A small matter of a playoff campaign to come next week, but for tonight only, there's a party taking place in Farnham Town. Thank you to all of you for watching. We really, really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button here on the Surrey FA YouTube channel. I really hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Big thank you to James. I've been your commentator, Ian Wardhouse. A massive thank you to Lee, our producer, our cameramen, Julian and Bernard. That draws it to a close. Enjoy these scenes. Thank you for watching, and good night, everybody, and congratulations to Farnham. They are the Surrey Senior Cup winners.